out for Canada, but we'll just.
Hey man, thanks for listening. Go fuck yourself. Jason, Ellis. Moose Knuckle, Red the Dragon, Night, Danger, Canada, Uncircumcised, Philanthropy, Stupid Stuff, Supercross, Hey, Nipple, Machete, Fashion, A Scintillating Bloodbath, A Hellacious Fury, Evil, Cannabis, Interesting Things, Awesome, Radio. Baby, keep your mouth shut. Baby, I'm trying to beat my butt. Tully. Well, puke on my dick. Andrew Cruz. I'm a giant. Kevin Crab. I swear I heard it from next man. And Will Pendarvis. Fuck yeah, I'm Will Pendarvis. Live from Hollywood. Possible enough. This is the Jason Ellis Show.
Hey, my pants accidentally matched my shirt. Today's gonna be a great day. It already started, though. What are my boxer shorts doing? Man, I'm seriously thinking about doing a Kanye and getting liposuction. They do. I didn't even know they did liposuction on like young men that weren't giant big fat people. I didn't know you could get like mild lipo. If you get mild lipo, is it a smaller needle? I mean, do they need to? When you get lipo, is it a syringe that sucks your fat out? Wait, it's that doctor thing. Sorry,
no, go ahead.
It's that doctor thing, Doctor Miami, where he's stabbing the lady in the buttocks with the stick, and it's got a thing on the end of the metal stick. It's got a straw on the end of it, and that suck. They stab and it suck. Is that lipo?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. I'm under that impression. It seems like when I actually really, I think because, suction is in the name.
Yeah.
I assume that they're sucking things out. Like, if you forced me to invent a way to get fat out of people, I would probably assume that we're cutting you open and carving out fat.
Yeah, but
with a scalpel. Like, it seems like a more cartoon thing that you could just suck the fat out of people, and yet it is called liposuction.
So it's like they're saying that there's that bit that's just there under the skin that makes you look fat, and they can get rid of that, and then you stay thin, or do you just get fat in a week? Like, does it all just fall from other places into it? Wait, you can get lipo on your neck?
Of course you can.
How?
You can get lipo anywhere you got fat, buddy.
That's not even fat on her neck. She got her face fucking sucked up, and how did you do that?
She looks like she got a little chin job too. If you
I know, right? That's a son of a gun of a lie.
We're looking at a lady where it's more or less a straight line from the bottom of her front lip to the base of her neck.
Yeah.
And I'm saying that even if you get rid of the gobbledygook,
she didn't have that.
You're gonna need to pull that chin out a little bit as well. I could get that. That's where I get fat there.
Fat chin?
Fat, like
neck
under my chin, like the bottom of, I don't know what do you call this part of your face?
Like double chin shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting that. I figured it's from being old and fat. Like, fucking, what are you gonna do?
I was really, really, really thin when I was rocking and rolling.
Yeah.
And because I was really young then too.
Yeah.
And more importantly, because I was really young, because I was drinking and eating shit all the time. But I was still I've always been a little baby faced.
Yeah. Well, ain't so bad.
No. Could be worse.
My fat ass worked out this morning for the first time since I got stem cell, because I'm not allowed to stand up and work out. So I got this Onnit barbell from Onnit, and it's in by the pool, and I can't get it out because I got to stand up to get the fucking thing out. and it's like stuck together, and I was trying to stab it with a sword to get a knife to get it out. I couldn't get it out. So then I was like, probably a bad idea anyway. But I was gonna try and do stuff with the bar sitting down in the pool, but I guess it wouldn't have worked out. So anyway, I got these bats, and I'm doing arm curls sitting down. It makes you feel stupid lifting weights sitting down.
Does it?
You feel like an idiot.
Sylvester Stallone seemed pretty casual doing it in a truck.
Over the top. Yep, not caught that. Took a second. Some of you might never catch that, but yes, good point. He did work out while he was driving a truck. So what the fuck?
I'm sure there's people listening. I guarantee you, there's truck drivers listening who have some sort of sitting workout worked out.
Yeah, for sure you do. I mean, you can. I mean, one arm's going to be tougher than the other, but yes, you can definitely do it.
There he is.
He wasn't even that jacked in Over the Top. He was more shredded.
Yeah. Which is funny because he was definitely on steroids. So that was, I guess, just the look he was going for at that point.
I wonder how pumped he was on that movie when it was made. Like, ta-da, wait till you see this. Or he's like, man, here you go.
Can't win them all.
Over the Top.
Yeah. Well, his failures have been I don't feel like his classic movies are so well known. I feel like people have forgotten about a lot of his fiascos, and there were a couple stinkers along the way, so it wouldn't be his first time knowing that he had dropped a fresh turd.
Yeah,
he'd already been in Rhinestone at that point.
But in a roundabout way, Over the Top is excellent. Does he not live in that roundabout world? Because there's an angle there where it's pretty brilliant.
Well, I wonder if he would have thought, if when they finished Over the Top, if he thought that it was successful,
yes,
that they had nailed what they'd set out to do. I wonder if he would have said, "That's a fucking awesome movie we just made," or, "Man, we're gonna sell a lot of fucking tickets to this," because they're two different things. I find it hard to believe the guy made Rocky. He knows what a good movie is.
Maybe that was an accident.
Maybe he made Copland too.
That's awesome. I didn't know he made that. I thought he was just in it.
Did he write? Did he not write Copland?
That's amazing if he did.
I was under that impression.
I thought he just got fat and was in it. And that was his accomplishment.
Written by the director. No, he did not write Copland.
Right, yeah, he just got fat and was in it, which is...
Right.
It's a job in itself. You get fat when you're super shredded your whole life. I mean, I wouldn't even know what that's like.
And then he went right back to playing shredded. Because that was his bid for credibility. Without a doubt. That's all that was.
Wait, it shows Daylight after it. That's impossible.
Right, and he went right back into, then he made Assassins, and he made
That's not right. I mean,
Demolition Man, Cliffhanger.
Copland...
Oh, no, I'm remembering the wrong way. I'm going in the wrong direction. After that, Copland was 97, didn't start... I don't know what The Good Life was. Get Carter was in 2000. Oh, he really... Driven? That sounds like an action movie.
Yeah, Betsy! Betsy the percussionist.
Rhythmic entrance.
Betsy the percussionist. Betsy. The dancing percussionist.
Oh, he really didn't do a whole lot of the action shit after Copland.
Hey, you can't come back from fat. Once you go fat, you can't come back. You know what I'm saying, Will?
Hell yeah!
Woo! I might be there.
Well, he was pretty undistinguished for 15 years.
Yeah, I thought that he disappeared after the I'm stuck under the tunnel thing, and then he came back fat to be like, look, I'm not just a meathead. I can also be fat and jacked and deaf.
Yeah. Oh, that was for sure.
And
I was a subscriber to Entertainment Weekly at that point, so I was reading like the advanced hoo-ha about it.
I remember thinking, yeah, you really got fat and jacked and deaf and did an excellent acting job.
And drunk too, wasn't he drunk at the opening scene? Isn't it just?
It was not a. I mean, this is a small town. Sheriff guy. Everybody drank. Michael. Everybody drinks. He was the least amount drunk of everybody in that movie. Everybody.
No. But wait, wasn't I'm talking about what he did on screen. Isn't the opening scene him drunkenly opening up all of the parking meters and taking the quarters out so he can like keep playing video games at the bar?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
but that was a bad night. You know. I mean, deaf, Michael. He went deaf to save some bitch's life who now doesn't want to fuck him. God, I hate that.
I don't remember that. I don't remember his backstory, but I remember such a good idea.
The car came off a bridge and he jumped in because he saw the car come off the bridge and he couldn't open the window, so he fucking headbutted it to break the window. And when he headbutted over and over again, he deafened himself, Michael.
I see.
And then he saved this lady, and then guess what the lady does? She goes out with the other guy that made it onto the police department because he has 2 ears. The irony.
Well, and also because all those guys are New York City cops.
Yeah, but they live in Jersey, in Copland.
Right, and that's the irony of it, is that he's the cop in the town full of cops, and
That's
none
right.
of the cops respect him because they're real cops, and he's just a small town country boy.
Even though he saved one of them, the police's bitches' lives.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he gets the last laugh in that. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, Stallone wins in Cowboys. Spoiler alert.
Don't bet on the bad guys in that movie. Looks like you should.
Yeah. For a while there... It
really looks like it's no chance for Sly in this flick.
Yeah, it appears there is no hope.
But spoiler alert, he comes back!
Against all odds.
Against all odds, which is another great song. I don't know who wrote it.
That's Phil Collins.
That's right, Phil Collins, one of the greats.
It's Against All Odds. So take a look at me now.
Is that really what it is?
It's just an empty place.
Man, he gets loose on that song.
Yeah. All of his songs are breakup songs. It's the craziest thing about Phil Collins.
Did he ever break up with somebody?
I don't know if he did or not.
He just stay married with one person his whole life?
He has like 25 hits and 22 of them are breakup songs. It's all he does.
Maybe he had somebody really hot before he went bald, and that was a long time ago.
Maybe. I think a lot of Todd Rundgren, the guy who everyone thought fathered Liv Tyler, until...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that guy.
People thought he was the dad? Did she think he was the dad?
She thought that Todd Rundgren was her dad because that's what her mom said.
Oh.
I think Todd Rundgren knew better.
Okay.
Just did the right thing because you couldn't... I mean, Steven Tyler wasn't going to be a dad.
God, I hate rock and roll people sometimes. Let's celebrate him. Yeah. He was a good-looking dude.
You're not talking about Phil Collins.
No, I'm talking about Todd Rundgren.
That's not Todd Rundgren.
Oh, well then who the fuck's that?
The star of the motion picture Against All Odds. There's
a lot of shit happening at the same time. Who's this guy? Because he is tremendously good-looking right now. Is that not the dude?
Is it?
It's the dude, isn't it? Like, fucking hell, he was handsome as fuck, and now he's quite a character. Like, he's good looking.
Yeah, there aren't.
But he was shredded and shit.
There aren't like regular looking people in movies. There's two kinds of people in movies: hot people and people who used to be hot.
Yeah.
That's the regular people.
Yeah, no. The people who used to be hot are now your dad.
Yeah.
Or a cop or a teacher. Yeah. But still, he was like, man, I wonder if he had to like blow Weinstein or whatever.
I just think that anybody... casting couch for Jeff Bridges?
Yes, I think Jeff Bridges probably saw a couple of dicks in his time. I mean, he's very, very handsome, and he's in Hollywood. Dude, the math, Michael.
Well, there's definitely...
Before the Me Too came,
there's definitely...
everybody had to suck a dick.
There's a little bit of that, for sure. That was the hot rumor about Colin Farrell.
He blew everybody.
It was that he got sort of passed around among gay power brokers before he finally got his big break.
Now look at him in the phone booth making deals with the guy on the phone.
Look at him now, he's a lobster. And I have no idea if that's true about Colin Farrell. I've definitely heard that rumor. It's true. It's true of somebody. There's some guy out there who definitely did gay stuff that he may or may not have wanted to do to get ahead in the same way that some women had to do things they
Man, if those Hollywood execs are listening to this show and they need like a guy to be in their movies, I'll blow you, you know?
You'd be a rent boy for a little while?
Yeah. Like go over to this dude's house and give him a good going over and you can be like in a big movie.
See, but that's never the way that it works.
I know. Well, how does it work?
Well, And
I'm trying to get in there.
A lot of guys, I've certainly seen a lot of comedians make that observation about the Weinstein stuff. I'd fuck somebody to get a movie role, but you didn't fuck somebody to get the role necessarily.
You get the role and then you get asked to fuck.
No, it was that if you didn't play the game and fuck people, you weren't even in the running for roles.
Everybody fucks everybody, and then they get picked for roles as well.
There's certainly women who played the game and turned tricks and then just still didn't get a break or play those cards right or whatever. There's for sure women who have slept with a bunch of producers who told them that they're going to give them roles and stuff, and they did not get the role. So it wasn't as simple as, I think there's a lot of sane men and women who, would have one unpleasant sexual experience for a starring role in a Miramax movie. Yeah, but I don't think.
I would have sex with like 10 dudes to get killed in John Wick 3. It's a fair deal, right?
I think you could probably. I mean, I think they're already filming it. Would be your problem?
Oh, Wick 4.
Yeah. VOD.
Yes.
Boban, the NBA player, want to be killed in John Wick 3.
Who's Boban?
Crazy-looking NBA player that's a evil guy in the new John Wick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen. Don't spoil it for me, but I saw on Instagram that LeBron James played basketball with these other guys
last night.
I think so. Yeah, I thought. What's crazy is I thought that he
been playing basketball last night.
See, I heard that he played basketball yesterday, and that his friend didn't pass it to him when the bell was going to go.
Yeah.
And he was like, "What the fuck? The bell went!"
Yeah.
And the dude was like, "Oh man, my bad." And I thought that was the end of it because it seemed like a pretty big deal. And then all of a sudden, Instagram's like, "No, LeBron James played basketball again yesterday, and nobody was going to help him, so he bounced the ball off the backboard and he dunked it himself."
Yeah.
And then one other time, they passed the ball and he went to grab it, and that other dude that shoots free throws a lot real easy, like, he was in the way and hit him in the ankles, and then LeBron fell and fucking threw the ball back in, and they fucking didn't give a foul on the dude that throws a lot of free throws good. I mean, a lot of three-pointers good.
I think you're speaking of Steph Curry.
Steph Curry, yeah. Fuck, the world's stacked up against this guy, man. And then,
I mean, he's complaining to the refs as hard as he can. What more does it take?
I'm assuming that then this other guy, this real tall guy with a cool goatee beard.
You like that?
Who's not really at all, no.
No.
With, who's friends with the guy that shoots three-pointers a lot. Yeah, he like nailed him. He nailed them with this real big shot, and he was like, "Yep, that's what I just did."
I'm disappointed in Andrew, who has searched the wrong.
Yeah, you got the wrong guy. You're a loser. The guy that hit the fucking final shot, according to Instagram. Yeah, that guy.
The tarantula.
Yeah, the tarantula, and then I heard fucking LeBron James say that this biggest problem with him in life today is the tarantula. That the only reason that he's ever lost anything is because of the tarantula, because he's so tarantula-y fast and strong and high and shit.
Kevin Durant is a really talented basketball player.
You have kind of nailed the first 3 games of the NBA Finals.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Everything that happened, you just described.
Right.
But he's not done. He has threatened to play basketball again this year.
Oh, so wait, Instagram, it's not, I will yet again see LeBron James fly?
You.
Oh, you guys are kind of fucking bumming me out. That was gonna be that was
4 of the NBA Finals this Friday.
That was gonna be a big surprise to me on the weekend when my phone showed that LeBron is yet again in the air.
Yeah, I'm kind of hoping that they can wrap this up this weekend, strictly because I do want to watch the NBA Finals, and I'm afraid that where we're going next week, it will be preempted for like field hockey.
I also just want to add real quick, though, a lot of people comparing him to Kobe and Jordan, saying that he's not as good, but in actual fact, you'd be surprised. The statistics don't lie that he might even be, he's definitely greater than Kobe, but he might be greater than Jordan, because it's not over for him.
Yeah.
He could still win more rings.
Yeah.
Jordan lost titles as well, Michael. I'll have you know.
Did he lose in the finals?
Yes, he did.
I don't know if he ever lost in the finals.
Yes, he did, twice.
I thought he lost.
Google it. You guys don't know shit about basketball. Please be right. That's one time. Come on. Think you lost twice, you'll find.
No, he was 6-6 in the finals.
Right. Well, I think you'll find I'm absolutely wrong, but still, it's worth giving it a go.
He definitely lost games in the finals.
There you go. He lost a couple games in the finals. Was it 2 games in the finals? That's bullshit. He lost more than 2 games in the finals.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I watched more games when he lost.
He's been to
Dumas took a couple of games off him personally.
See, that would have been the Eastern Conference.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit. Fuck.
the East plays the West in the finals.
That's it.
He lost to like Shaq one year.
Ooh, the Diesel gave it to him.
Finals, maybe?
Ah, shit.
Oh, when Shaq was a Magic?
Mm.
I see. Yeah,
He almost looked skinny for a couple of years when he was in the Magic.
I
He almost
know.
looked like a lanky lad.
Yeah, he did. He was eating as fast as he possibly
Yeah,
could.
right.
He
Having
was
a-
so big, it took him a little while to pack it on.
Yeah.
Sure, when he's like blue chips.
Yeah, blue
Like,
chips.
Playing in blue jeans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, svelte.
It was.
Yeah.
Still, you could tell his head so gigantic, like his body had to get like fatter to match it.
And indeed it did.
It did catch up.
Mm-hmm.
Good for
And
him.
now
What a
he's-
life.
now
He
he's a
saw a
balloon
lot of
man.
stuff. Seen some great times.
Yeah, I bet Shaq's had a lot of fun. I bet he continues to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, man, I don't know who's fatter, me or him right now.
I think it's Shaquille O'Neal.
I mean, he's big, right?
Shaquille O'Neal is probably about 350 pounds right now.
Yeah, but that's 350 pounds is like you saying you put on 10 pounds, dude. He's fucking 7 feet tall. 300 pounds is svelte for 7 foot tall people.
He looks like a big dude in the NBA show that he does on TNT when he's like diving on the floor for whatever skits and bits.
Yeah.
He is very big. Spoiler alert.
Yeah. I mean, when it's that thing, you teeter-totter, you know, and he's super svelte, and then he's like, 20 pounds overweight, but he's a giant, so his 20 pounds is 80, and, all of a sudden he looks very, very fat. But he's not. The Diesel's in there, make no mistake, under that blubber rug, the Diesel is in there. Very devastating man, great athlete. Man.
He did manage to dunk a basketball a year or two ago, right?
What fucking? How high is it from his feet? How high does he?
I know, but I think he had a bet with Chuck as to
Oh,
whether he
okay.
could even do it.
Oh, okay, that's a fair. Oh,
And
man.
he did it, but
Those guys are great characters.
Not with authority.
Shaq's a great character, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes, he's an American treasure.
He is. Yeah, we might be evenly fat. That's great.
Yeah,
All
Chuck
right.
doesn't look too bad. We're admiring him in his underwear right now.
Yeah. All right. What else is going on, bro?
Well, we have a couple of things to figure out with our new band.
Yeah.
First of all, we need to.
I asked the kids about band names last night. It wasn't working out.
No.
No, I tried. Katie wrote down some of the ideas I had, but the kids just. I didn't even write those down. They're stupid. Kids don't know what we're about.
No, they really don't get
You
it.
guys are kind
And that's the thing.
Maybe
Is
not
that a
even
pie?
kids.
Oh, it's drum beats. I was like, man, a pie. I like pies.
Betsy's coming in here like a subway
Sealed in.
performer.
I'm going to switch to the new camera angle that I've got for today. If anybody wants to see the show, I'm on YouTube. Official Ellis mate.
So Betsy was talking a very big game yesterday.
Talking
Nah,
all
no.
kinds of shit. You were.
Nah.
You were. I'm very, very rhythmic.
I said
Excuse
I'm
me.
okay at it.
Yeah, but you were yelling at us about it. We were trying to move on about bands and, you know what I mean, who's in the band, who is it? Oh, I'm in the band. Oh, Betsy. And rhythm and blues. Fucking percussion
Okay.
I
demonstration.
believe the phrase you used was modern day Sheila E.
I don't know. More like a Gene Krupa. No, I'm just kidding. I couldn't even touch Gene Krupa. Yeah, no, I pretty much suck. I mean, I just, mess around with stuff at home. I've had to unpack all this. I hadn't even unpacked it in my house yet, so.
Just,
So you live for the rhythm, but your drum shit was in storage.
just real quick.
Exactly.
Pat, look, I'm trying to move on and talk to Betsy, but you want to talk about Jordan being leaked? Go ahead. No, I'll talk about Jordan because I'll tell you right now. Yeah, you're trying to say Jordan's better, but LeBron never had a Pippen, and that's just the way it is. If Jordan didn't have a Pippen, he wouldn't have what LeBron. He would. What? Wait. Help! Wait, your argument? Who's better is that LeBron's a bitch? But you don't know him. You just make it. That's it. Like That's an offensive word that doesn't mean anything. That's the worst argument ever. I thought you were going to give me like a stat. He's a bitch. Look, he's got more hair. He's bigger.
Dude, I'm not sure he has more hair.
He does. Okay, dude. Go back to before he shaved his head, Michael. Go back to... Oh my God, you guys. Go back to when Jordan shaved his head. Okay.
At least Jordan was
This is insane.
balding.
I gotta go. This is insane.
At least Jordan was balding in a pattern. LeBron is just mangy.
Wait, no, Jordan was patchy too. Pattern, my ass. He took a piece in the middle, went first. Then he had like a light thing all the way over the top of it. He was Patch Adams. See the bit when he went bald in the back bit before the front bit. He had like a weird extra bit in the front.
Dude, if you want to make the case for LeBron versus Michael Jordan, you can go right ahead. I might agree with you, but you're going to lose. The hair argument is not going to win this for you. LeBron's hair is...
I wasn't trying to win the argument.
I know, you're
just trying to piss off that one guy, but...
LeBron's hair is fucked, dude.
Oh. Anyway, back to...
And when they brought up the Michael Jordan comparison, he said, well, he went bald and I didn't. I mean, look at this man.
Yeah, but this is years later. How many years did Jordan have hair in the NBA?
I don't know. I don't recall. I can barely even remember having hair.
Right, it was... He did not... It was maybe a season.
But he also didn't have...
And how many seasons has LeBron did before... How many seasons did he do before he even put on a headband? He started doing the obvious... you know what I mean? Like protecting the front bit.
The Propecia shit wasn't around for Jordan. And I guarantee you LeBron...
You can't say... You don't know that.
I kind of do.
I mean, you can't... Who went bald first? What age? How old?
But I'm saying that LeBron has had...
We're putting them next to each other. Let's go.
Had the benefit of drugs that were not available during Michael Jordan's career.
You don't know that. Jordan could have had all that stuff. I mean, he's the
Jordan
richest bald guy in the world.
But it hadn't been invented.
That's not true. That's not true because his one of his rivals was sponsored by Rogaine and got the back of his head to grow back.
Oh, Malone, right?
That's right. So Rogaine, I don't know. I mean, I know people say that there's things that stop everything, but I don't think there's been a new thing that's done anything different or cool to people's hair. It's Rogaine. That's it. It's all Rogaine. If you take Rogaine or you take all this shit before you go bald, it'll keep it there longer. No one's taken a pill that makes your hair come back. I know. I went to the place. They were like, yeah, we'll make it come back by taking it out of your other spots in your head and putting it in there. We got Digeridoo going. That's crazy. So, yeah, but how old... I mean, could you just put, like... Show me a photo of LeBron with hair at what age and Jordan with hair at what age, and then do the... When they went bald, what age. And then that's the end of it.
LeBron did wear the headband at an early age.
How old?
So, like, right at age 20.
Okay, so how old? Show me Jordan at 20. Man, going bald at 20 is crazy. I guess I had friends that did that. Not Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan.
I had a friend who went bald in high school. Like
I don't know what that means. School doesn't
14.
mean anything to me.
Yeah, he was 14.
So that's him at 20. He's got hair.
Crazy.
Jordan, full head of hair.
He's... Okay, sure. LeBron, full head of hair. Let's go 21.
I think that is...
Sorry, ladies and gentlemen.
That says 21, so just go to 22.
Okay, 22.
We're looking... That's Jordan at 25, where he's clearly bald.
Man. Wait, well, how old's that?
That says... This is supposedly when he's 22. That's okay.
Wait, so... in 3
years he went completely bald between 22 and 25.
Like, is that like a drug? Did he do steroids as well? Like, did he do something where it, you know what I mean? Like your hair's like, oh, I'm out. Because I mean, I went bald, dude, but I didn't go. Well, maybe I did.
His dad was bald, right?
Yeah. But I mean, when you see people when they're old and bald, that you're not on the same count. You don't count. You know what I mean? Like Andrew went bald early. He's a young man. And he's bald as fuck. You know what I mean? I went bald when I was in my 30s. Before that, you didn't know. So,
right.
these guys, we're talking 23. That is, I mean, what did I just unplug with my foot?
Did you get the headphone thing?
No, my headphones okay.
All right, so
We haven't figured this out. We'll get to the bottom of that later, ladies and gentlemen, and then you'll have the official answer on who had the best hair, LeBron James or Michael Jordan. We could do a whole segment on that.
maybe we'll do a spin-off show.
Right, a spin-off show with Andrew, Tully, and myself on who has the best hair in the NBA. Every week we talk about two new guys.
Compare their balding patterns.
We compare them. That's right. Until there's two bald fucks left.
So Betsy, you're ready to blow us away. What is your...
You have to you started this shit. Like, you laugh all you want. You did. I specifically recall you just blasting us about your talents. All right, you're in the band. God.
Okay, you got your shot. Well...
Yeah.
Well, to nothing. I mean, here's me shaking this.
Kevin, can you...
Do you need a
Can
beat?
you steer
That's
that
the beat.
camera
I
under?
just gave you the beat.
Come.
You were complaining that you're handicapped because you're not playing to something. So do you want something to play
There you go.
to?
There you go.
Yeah, I don't know. It's all gonna suck, so
Oh,
it doesn't
back up
probably
again.
really matter. So yeah,
Stop sandbagging.
so there's a shaker. I can do that.
Well, wait a minute. Shake to this.
All right, we can play Sympathy for the Devil.
Yeah, shake to this.
Oh, we're gonna be like Sepultura.
That's actually really good. Sounds like there's a rattlesnake in the band.
Has anyone ever told you you have excellent rhythm?
So far, so impressive with that. Wow, I did not know.
I feel like I should just be like Tracy from the Partridge Family. Let's keep it with the simple instruments like the tambourine, etc.
You've also brought the power sausages.
Yes,
Yeah, well,
I know. They look like
Play power sausage to this. Oh, look, we don't have a name for the band yet, and you have no fucking idea the range that we have. We could
I
go
was waiting.
anywhere.
I can't just be like coming in on the beat with.
All right, sorry.
beat.
Yeah, you probably don't want to show off, like, do the over-the-top thing with it. But yeah, okay.
Yeah, she's ready.
Wait, I think I just realized that my mum sent me, because she sent me these sticks once for my birthday, and I was like, God, Mum, like,
Thanks for the sticks.
incredible. No, they're like Aboriginal sticks, but I'm like, you got them at the airport. I know, I've seen them before. I didn't realize that, okay, now I know what they are. You hit them together.
Yeah, they go with the didgeridoo. So there's usually the rhythm, and then there's somebody doing the didgeridoo.
Yeah.
You two play the power sausage?
I didn't know that I had power sausages. Okay, so what instrument do you have next for us?
Oh gosh. I mean, I really suck at these castanets. But I can
Sounds
give it a
great.
try.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't hold my own mic though. Let's see. Wait.
She's just preparing the instruments, ladies and gentlemen. They look like some weird sort of wooden clams that she's going to put on her fingers in some kind of
These
fashion.
are Spanish.
These
It's
are
like a belly
Spanish.
dancer thing, right?
Well, it's like the flamenco dancers. Not belly
Wait, will
dancers.
you twirl around while you're doing that, or you
They
might lose
do.
your rhythm?
I can barely do the castanets. let alone
Well, if you're
twirl.
going to be in our band, you can play those all you want, but it's going to be tough to this. Come on.
Yeah,
Where are
it's
you?
a tough one.
I don't want to go all whiplash on you, but get your fucking shit together.
Yeah, you're about to be fucking fine.
That was a rough
Maybe this will
one
make it
with these
easier.
instruments. That was enough, no? I think I need to adjust the strings.
That's up. I didn't like the way you handled that. I mean,
Yeah, the strings are a little loose. I think I need to tighten them up.
oh, that's what it was. Your instrument.
Because they're supposed to be kind of like clamshell open.
But you know what they
That's
say?
where
A
you
bad
get the-
musician always blames his tools.
Yeah, carpenter.
Are they, Michael?
So-
Well,
Bob Rock said that once about Kirk Hammett. Fucking piece of shit.
Let me show you how the pros do it.
Yeah.
So what's
Fucking
next?
Bob
What's
Cox.
next?
I'd like to see how how the parts are gonna work as a whole. So maybe if you could lay down some sort of beat that Andrew could drop a rhyme over.
Okay.
Christ. You gotta mark her up while he gets loose.
Betsy's playing drums. This sounds like some fun. Why don't you sit on my dick, you listeners? I'll be pissed as a Santa Claus.
It's
in
weird
Christmas.
to have Betsy in. Man, how long before you had to sit on my dick, man? Holy shit.
Like pretty much as soon as he was done explaining his immediate surroundings.
Man,
There's a step and repeat.
are you engaged? You're engaged,
your
right?
face
Yeah.
with my
Wow.
cock.
Your fiance, not a fan of foreplay, I see. Andrew gets home, analyzes the room, and then it's sit on my cock. It's very, very busy, I guess. Wow. Fucking brutal, huh?
So I see you brought a toad.
What else do you play?
How'd I do on that one?
Great. Andrew shook me a little bit, but you did great.
Yeah, his rhythm was a little hard to work with, actually.
Can you get my camera better on those guys?
Um,
Sorry, Cool Beans. I got Cool Beans a lot. There you go. That's good.
This is probably my piece de resistance, the frog.
Wait, you're good at the frog?
Uh-huh.
What kind of music do you play the frog against?
You just play the frog. But he's a little, too, so.
I like this instrument. Play it to this.
That's a tough one.
You just suck at metal. That's your problem.
Yeah, metal's...
Try this.
Metal's a little rough.
Okay, stop for a second, because this is the greatest song combo ever. Will, get in here.
Oh, wait.
Lyrics to this.
Your frog kind of sounds like a cricket.
This is the perfect
Yeah.
song. I need a hook from you, Will, and then a freestyle from Andrew. This is an easy song because it's called the Frog Song. Why don't you sit on my drums? Like a baby sucking its thumbs. Now I gotta go take a piss. So here's Andrew with this.
Yeah, I'm talking urine and I'm talking piss. Why don't you miss my dick when it's not in your butt? And now we're talking, yeah, you slut. Why don't you just suck my nuts? And then I'll come. And we'll have fun. Back to Will. He's not a thrill like me, because my dick comes out of my pants. And it's a flash dance with my dick out. So, quick to come out. I apologize.
Wow, I don't think you should come to Canada. I mean, if they're listening, you're not going to get that in. The fuck's going on in your head, man?
He goes, here's Will, and then he starts talking more about himself.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
you're definitely on a list somewhere. I would allow some extra time at the airport.
Didn't come in on the beat.
I'm not going on the same flight as you. No fucking way. You can't. I mean, he had an angle at one point where it was funny when he talked about vag, maybe, but maybe lay off your instrument a little. Maybe rap more about what you're gonna do to other people's instruments.
Okay.
I've heard quite enough about your dick.
Quite frankly.
Yep, I agree.
It's the spaces between the words that matter the most.
Oh, I think he's leaving plenty of those.
So.
Betsy, you have any other?
I have the only other thing I brought is this frame drum, which is more of like a Middle Eastern sound to it. So I don't know if we're covering it.
I love Middle Eastern people.
I'm not. I need to.
I don't know about their music,
I need to
but
find a VCR so I can play the tape. That
Did
came
you bring
along
in
with
your
this drum.
sitar, Kevin?
Forgot it.
Oh, sorry. Well, can't do
Exciting
that.
fact about this drum: Mickey Hart played it, which is like one of my like huge idols in the percussion world.
A Grateful Dead fan.
Mm-hmm. He signed the box.
Oh, look, you dropped a name.
Huh?
No.
Well, I don't know him. He just
Shut up, Will. You're always dropping names.
Yeah.
You actually don't.
Billy Idol this, Billy Idol that.
Oh, is that what he says in the green room?
Oh, he never shuts up.
Doesn't say it in here because if he said Billy Idol here,
He never
this
talks
Billy
about it.
Idol that in here, I'd be like, why don't you get Billy Idol to come on the fucking show?
I know Kanye. Bah, bah, bah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, we hear
he
that
does?
a lot.
Yeah, I say that all the time.
Can you ask him where he got liposuction?
Kanye told me not to name drop anymore, so I'm just not going to do it.
Play it to this. Whoa. Play it to this.
I can't. I can't.
Yeah.
do
Okay. Now we realize if we're gonna rock, Betsy has
Not with
to.
these instruments.
Betsy has to
at
get the fuck off the stage.
least. Yeah, pretty much.
That's what's gonna happen. So if we're
Intro Betsy, we'll call you.
That sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah,
All
my
right.
medals. Yeah, I never claimed.
What about that didgeridoo? You want to fire off a couple of fucking
I'm really terrible at it, but
barely terrible?
no, really terrible.
Oh, I was gonna say, what about if our band's name is barely terrible?
Like I said, I didn't really learn how to do the circular breathing. I tried and tried, but I never got the hang of it. So I can't really get that wah wah.
Okay,
wah,
do it
wah.
to this.
I don't think the didgeridoo goes with anything.
Fucking works perfect to this. You don't even hear it. Ooh. Hey, wait a minute. Stacy, what the fuck? Were you trying to?
That was
Did
Kevin.
you yelling at Andrew down there, or
No, it's just I laughed. I laughed.
Okay.
I laughed through the tube.
this microphone
Talking
down the
through
bottom
tube.
this is gonna be in the band for sure. Wait, might be better with this. Go ahead. The fuck you
that's all
waving
I
it
got.
off? It's perfect.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, and then every now and then. Well-
Land ho! Well, you guys ready?
Yeah!
Didgeridoo my dick.
Hey, go, didgeridoo my dick.
Oi, mate! Can't you see? You gotta didgeridoo me! Don't make me get sick! Here comes Andrew and his dick!
When you didgeridoo me, you better screw me. I'll bend you over and tell you to blow me.
It always works.
How much longer do you think it'll take for you to get that off your chest?
I know! He's got an issue, doesn't he?
It's kind of stuck in there. You're gonna lock up every time, I can tell. It's gonna fuck with him for a couple more times. Every time he goes to rap, he's gonna go, "Oh, sucking my cock. Oh, no, I forgot to do the."
I was thinking if he does word association or a psychiatrist, it would be like dog, sex,
No, blow me.
cat, butthole.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that when we so you're not a percussionist when we're rocking,
I
but
can work on it. I just.
I don't think you should. I think you should get the fuck off the stage.
Fine. I won't try to come up with any beats that work with your dumb music.
Oh
Like
wait,
dumb
wait!
band
It's
off the stage.
it's our music.
Hey.
You can't say, man, you can't be in the band. We're having rehearsals and
I
you're
was just
saying,
calling metal as a class dumb music. That's what I was joking.
Sacrilege.
wait, what?
I'm just kidding.
I'm like, are you kidding or not
I
kidding?
am, yeah. No, I like metal. I've been to a bunch of metal shows. I just have
Sure.
never tried to drum to it.
Some of my best friends are metal.
Yeah.
I know, right? My car's made of metal.
I've also got long hair.
One of my neighbors is metal.
I think the didgeridoo works in some music. I should type. We will be doing some covers. I just realized. So, is there any way that you could show us how you would perform? Like, we'll probably do 6 Pounds of Sound and Monkeys of War.
Monkeys of War seems like it's tailor made for didgeridoo.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have said that she could come in on the percussion there, but sure, Michael.
I can hear-
Didgeridoo.
I can hear 6 pounds of sound. It works with almost everything.
I feel like you guys are
I'm
being sarcastic. I don't. How do I get
Proud to be an American.
God.
I will survive.
You guys can laugh it up all you want. How do I get this thing to get smaller? Sorry.
We gotta get smaller, man.
And then how do you move it up?
There will be the issue of a band name as well.
Yeah, that just comes along with the natural flow.
How about Betsy and the Digeridoo? I'm just taking over the band, even though I'm only
Yes.
playing one song and a frog.
Yes.
Just all eat
It's
a
all
bunch
about
of
me.
mushrooms and see what we come up with.
Oh. I really want to start a new band, but wow. That is tough work. What if I don't come back from a band named Mushroom Trip?
I know
It'll
there was
be
a band.
fine.
I know there was a band that did. Remember a
The
band called
Eagles. The Eagles did that.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, they went out to the desert and then an eagle flew over. The
Oh,
so they
yeah,
came
yeah,
up
I
with the
saw
name
that doc.
Eagles, yeah.
Remember Too Much Joy?
Yeah.
They thought that was going to be a good idea. They would take mushrooms and think of all this awesome stuff, and then when they took them and they passed out, and when they woke up, they just had a notebook. They just written Too Much Joy like a million times.
I guess they liked it.
I still wouldn't name the band that.
Yeah, agreed.
I'd be like, yeah, look, we were tripping.
I did. I don't know. Right now, obviously, we're concentrating on musicianship.
Yeah, we'll get to the band names. Do we have got your monkeys?
Gotcha, monkey.
Keep talking.
Which
Keep
one
talking
are we
amongst
doing?
yourselves.
6 pounds of sound or monkeys?
Does it
I gotta prepare.
really make a difference?
Yeah, it does. I need to prepare. So I
No,
can
I'm
figure out what
I'm
gonna
really
put in.
worried about being in a band with Betsy. I feel like our new percussionist is similar to somebody else that played a lot of percussion.
Man.
I mean, how much do I need that wah?
I mean, we could
How do you
write.
feel about drum risers?
Spin,
Like
yeah.
Betsy behind us on a drum, like
mean,
a
it'd
drum
be like-
riser way higher than all of us, just wah, like in the middle of song, like I'm trying to thank people. Thanks everybody.
Can we get a drum riser that actually is like kind of more of like an arch where the actual drums are on stage level and the riser's just up over the drummer's head and she's standing on top of it playing the didgeridoo?
I'm okay with that.
Could we write a song about a lighthouse or something, or a tugboat?
Play to this.
Good point.
It's perfect for that.
Is it? Isn't it more like a war horn?
Not in this case.
Okay. This is Betsy's rendition of what she would do if she was in the band Unnamed.
Andrew!
That is amazing.
Please try cerebral cock. I just have a good feeling.
That was about the biggest insult that I've ever taken from being in a band. I was like, this is what I think of your song, Jason.
It was Andrew's fault.
Here we go. Good luck.
A longer intro than I remember. I like it.
Right, that's
I kind
perfect.
of like it better.
Yeah.
Sounds like some evil shit's bubbling underneath the song.
Like, can you do short bursts of the didgeridoo? And to, like, just
Well-
jump in when the
Yeah,
song drops out?
interesting angle, Andrew.
Can we get some rhythmic do?
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't sound like. Oh my god.
It's so hard to do when you're laughing. Like you
Well,
can't obviously laugh and play the didgeridoo.
I'm sure the Beatles deleted some tracks too.
Too silly. I'll have to practice at home.
What about fuck your face? Could you do it to that?
I can do it to anything.
Yep. Totally works.
Okay, I thought you said you had rhythm. Like what?
takes a long
What
time.
song were you listening to? I mean, if you could do that to the beat, then you'd be in the band.
I could work on it. I'm just laughing too hard.
I'm just saying, I can't like sing that song and look over it. You know, Betsy's fucking the whole song up by laughing into a fucking
I'll be much
dildo.
more serious on stage. I'm sorry. You can't smile and play didgeridoo.
This is a very serious audition for the band
I
Unnamed.
nailed it with the frog. I thought I was in. But
Can,
long.
can I give you an example of my harbor idea?
Yeah.
Just play a song, and me and Betsy will perform it for you.
So are you gonna like point to her?
Yeah,
when
yeah,
You
yeah.
want the
Yeah,
didgeridoo
yeah.
to
Is there any
go
particular
sound?
groove you're looking for, or is this one size fits all?
This is
Wait, our kind of music, right?
Yeah, just
This shit or not?
it's
you want
gotta
a
be
bed?
something without words to it.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Sorry.
So, do we have anything nautical?
Sorry.
That's more the frame drum.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. Here we go. Down to the docks. Nope.
Wait. What?
I'm gonna kick you in the face. Not yet, Betsy. Hold on. Wrap my hands around your throat. Stab you with my knife in your ass. Then we'll go for a ride on my boat. Come on. I said we'll go for a ride on our boat. Go.
Oh.
God, that's
Sorry,
a
you're
boat
not
sound.
in the band. You're not in the band. I mean,
All
the
right.
amount of useless work we'll put into that song for you to just fucking fart down the pipe, off beat, off out of key.
Fine.
I mean, that's how we. You know, that's the first thing you learn about the music biz.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
it's
promised us rhythm and gave us giggles.
Yeah, I
Don't
know.
waste somebody's useless work.
Sorry. I'm very sorry. I tried. I really tried.
Yeah, well, you can be in a frog song, but that's about it.
Thank you for your time. You've given us a lot to think about.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Ooh, that's.
We'll be making calls on Friday.
We'll be back.
That's pretty fun.
Oh man, this thing is really dusty. It's like making my nose red.
That's what it was.
That was part of it during
I
Will's
knew it
song.
was something.
said, sounds terrible when we talk.
And Will also said he is somewhat scared to enter Canada if we want to use that as promotion of the Yuck Yuck States. I think.
I don't really want to talk about that. In case he gets not allowed in Canada.
That's not where my...
I'm always worried about going there now. Me mugging you, remember that guy?
Oh, yeah. Don't mean mug anybody. You don't have a problem.
So harsh.
I'm sorry, Andrew, can you tell me what the next couple of breaks are?
Next up, what?
Breaks? What's
We got a live read. That if we want to do your, whatever your fear of Canada or whatever that story is, and then finish the lyrics and then break.
Okay. Yeah, because my thing is not about like, oh, I'm gonna get stuck at the border.
You want to take some pen name suggestions?
I think we want to do a library coming back, Will's Canada, and finish the lyric, and
Sure.
then do Danny and headlines last hour.
Okay.
They kind of split it up.
Okay.
There's right now a lot of substance to it. I think they would provide a launching board for.
Okay. Nothing. Betsy, can you cut this up into strips? Thank you. No rush or anything like that.
You want them in this mug or do you have it?
You just want to give me the strips. I'm not sure where to get to that.
Oh. You want it trimmed like to the end
No.
of the name?
Are you still about to beatbox some shit? Play some. Are you gonna plug?
Oh no. Do you want to put the hip thing on? No.
Yeah.
If it did, I just had it in case it came up with her. Yeah, go ahead and unplug me.
You wanna do me a huge favor and pull yours out and switch mine? Fucking, you get down there way easier than I do. Yeah, I'm just returning the call. You just called me. Oh, okay. No worries. Okay. See ya. People are calling me an accident.
So we'll do the live read.
Can you do me a favor and bring that camera angle back to us?
Do you?
Yep, that's good. That's good. Thanks, dude.
Okay. Live read. Then Kevin and I will come in for Will's story and finish the lyrics game.
Oh, mate, you know that feeling when you open your monthly bill from your satellite company and your rate is changed yet again? No heads up, no warning at all? Dish is the TV provider that hears your pain. Watch your favorite TV shows in live action with the latest technology at a price that will not change for 2 years. Switch to Dish and you get 2-year price guarantee. Same bill every month for 24 months. No surprises, bruh. That's the bill and the TV provider that you can count on. Dish listens, man. That's how they stay tuned into you. The Dish 2-year price guarantee. To learn more, dial 1-844-CALL-DISH. Go to dish.com or visit a local retailer near you. Requires credit qualification, 2-year commitment with early termination fee and e-auto pay. Taxes and surcharges not included. Price guarantee applies to core programming package and certain fees. Other restrictions apply. For full details, 1-844-CALL-DISH. Dish, mate. Yeah.
We're going to Canada.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, as long as they let us in.
Yes. And on Monday, well, let's remind everybody we're going to be in Vancouver on Monday at Yuck Yucks, and then Tuesday we'll be in Edmonton, Wednesday at Calgary. Everybody who RSVP'd for tickets, who has tickets and is on the list, already got that confirmation a while back. Make sure you're there at 6:30 when doors open. And maybe some people won't turn up. So if you want to stand in a standby list, we'll for sure come out and say.
I already seen some people. Sorry, Michael. I already seen some people saying that they're like, get a GoFundMe to, like, because I've got tickets to it. Like, they ain't going to make it. There's people that took tickets that are not going to make it. So going there is a good idea. And we're not assholes. I mean, I'll be out there, man. Whatever city I'm in, if you didn't go, hit me up on social media. I'll come hang out. We all will. We're not. You know what I mean? Katie's not there. I have absolutely nothing.
And we want to pack the venue, and then hopefully we can do this more often. So
Yeah, maybe
please
Betsy will play her
show
frog
up.
for you.
Yeah.
It's going to take a lot of people to show up for that. But yeah, it's possible.
Or Andrew will
So-
bend over and let you suck his dick.
Okay, that's not all that I rap about.
It's just all that you think about, clearly. In Surrey, British Columbia, a muster. You know what a muster is?
Nah, I mean, you wanted some mustard and someone shot you before you finished the word.
Can't cut the mustard.
A muster is what you call a pack of peacocks, apparently.
Oh, man.
And a muster of cocks, 150 strong, are feral and on the streets of Surrey. It seems a while back some guy raised a bunch of peacocks in like a less populous part of town, and then he moved, and just there's still a lot of peacocks left there. And the problem now is that peacocks are incredibly stupid and fairly angry, and when they see their own reflections in dark-colored cars, they tend to pick fights with what they assume are other peacocks, scratching up people's automobiles in the process.
Stupid as fuck, but still, I respect it.
Tell me why I shouldn't eat that thing.
It'll make you
Yeah,
stupid.
good point. I mean, if you're not a fat chicken, because you're not a very fat chicken, you're like a normal. I mean, you're like a bird that has no meat. So, birds that have no meat are there's not that much food on them. But I'm like a chicken breast. You know, you got chicken breast. They get the big thing in the front, and I see like you get to eat that bit. There's a lot of white meat there, but it's not
Plums
that
with cooking.
much. Yeah. But like, how much can you? If I barbecue one of those birds, a peacock, like how many of them before I get enough food? Like, wouldn't it be like itty bitty wings? Like,
Do you have like a picture of a plucked peacock to compare to turkey?
Yeah,
Because
I
they
mean,
look big.
I don't think you could eat one entire
Would you be
peacock
eating
by yourself.
a peacock
I'm
or a
pretty sure.
peahen?
I'm pretty sure of that.
They have a skinny neck, but they got fat asses.
You should eat them.
Peacock or peahen?
That's my type.
He's saying peacock, Will cock. She said cock on the after P.
Get it?
No, but I mean there are peahens, obviously.
Yes, but he
There's
was saying
peacock.
peacocks.
But okay, so would you eat an egg from one of those guys?
I don't eat eggs. Yeah, I would eat it. But I would eat a peacock, especially if it's going to help. Look, I just feel like everybody needs to stop giving a fuck about if it's super pretty, then you change your mind about stuff. It's like if there's starving people and peacocks are a hassle,
Oh.
I'll eat the fuck out of that.
That's a horror
That's
show.
a chicken. Okay, cut the head off. It's a chicken if you cut the head off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It looks like the chickens. I used to work in the cafeteria at my college, and I saw one time that they had a box of chickens that had been delivered, and it said suitable for prisons and dormitories. That's what the chickens look like.
Michael, don't you think though, really quickly, that fucking peacock that's skinned right there, if it was alive and it was born that way, it's very dinosaur. Like it's almost like if someone said that we found this in the jungle and that's what it looked like, you would be like, well, that's prehistoric,
Well,
which
that's
makes
what
me
they
feel
say,
like
right?
dinosaurs were birds. Yes.
Yeah, right.
It's got some serious knobs on it. It looks like you could use that thing as a cheese grater.
Yeah, my YouTube channel's got a serious angle of the back of Andrew's head. You giant bastard. Show can't see anything now. Don't get all weird. He got all weird.
You made it weird.
Your head made it weird.
So we are all everybody
Your
here.
camera made it weird.
We should have a movie premiere and like screen it on the back of Andrew's head.
That's not making it weird.
No, you've kind of royally fucked up the cameras. Good for you. Don't worry, don't do radio.
Could we screen like gay pornography on Andrew's head in Canada?
I mean, it's for radio, so it's not like we're yes. The answer is yes. You could do.
How about on his ass?
No. God
Why?
damn, I don't know.
You got like a pale, hairless ass.
Yeah.
I would think it would work for you.
And
Oh, great idea.
you're the gay basher over here that like all of a sudden wants his pants pulled down. Andrew doesn't like to expose his privates as much as you do.
That's why it's funny.
You fucking show off.
I have
Okay.
a tattoo on my ass. It's gonna fuck things up.
We'll just do it on one cheek. I don't
Fine,
want
we'll
to
do it on your
both cheeks.
jiggly stomach, you fatty.
Wow! He's just like 0 to 11.
Right?
Or we can do it on your jiggly tummy, fatty.
Well, I said it first, so I get the points.
Like a Canadian insult.
Wait, I know, right?
Stuff him in your fat belly button.
Oh, you're kind of fat too. Sorry about that.
Yeah, exactly.
Can we do
I'm
like
sorry I said that.
a G-rated insult contest?
Roast? Just a roast in
G-rated
Canada?
G-rated roast. That's actually pretty hard to do.
I know. Let's do it.
I'd be stumped.
Yeah. We could roast each other in Canada
Yeah.
G-rated.
Mine's gonna be short.
I mean, if you said somebody's a poo-poo face.
Does that count?
That's PG.
Wait, no, you can say poo-poo. We're talking about talking to kids now. If I'm doing a roast at a kids Nickelodeon roast, I can say poo-poo.
I would argue that Nickelodeon is PG, not G, but we can figure out the rules for G ratings.
If you're at a birthday party, you're not going to bring up poo-poo in front of the kids.
I would.
That's why you don't get invited to the kid's birthday.
I
Like,
always
oh,
get
Dave's
invited.
Bird
voice.
looks like poo-poo. Oh!
Hey, it's chocolate cake!
Hey, Mom, is that a new haircut? Or is it poo-poo caca on your face?
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
You could sell out Madison Square
I
Garden.
could sell out Chuck E. Cheese. Killing it.
So, will you be joining us in Canada, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
And look, at first I was like, oh yeah, I'll go to Canada, whatever. And then I was like, oh wow, I'm going to get to go to Canada. And now I'm like, oh, I'm going to Canada. I'm kind of nervous about it.
Yeah, those are the stages of Canada.
Yeah, I don't know
If they're
what
gonna let
to
you in.
expect, and I sincerely need help from somebody because I've tried Googling and it doesn't help. I don't know what to do with stuff.
So your concern
I'm sure,
isn't...
I'm sure cruising there is just the same as it is where you've been.
Are you nervous because we've just recently pissed off the entire country of Canada?
No,
What?
I think they'll try to go for Tully first, and then I'll be okay.
No. I'll be fine because I cleverly invented a man and said he physically threatened me, and now there's like 500 Canadian guys who write to me every day being like, anybody fucks with you, I'll fucking kill him. Because Canadians are dumb like that.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Good start. No, I just don't know what to do about like money and.
Wait,
do
what?
they use the same power system? Am I gonna have trouble talking to people?
This is awesome. You're
Is
going to be in
gravity-
Canada. Are you going to say that all the time around us?
I don't know. I
That's
can travel
awesome.
to
Do they
other-
speak English there?
It's
Well, I
Dave.
know the
obviously-
language.
It's Dave.
I know
It's
that.
Dave. Cupcake. Murmur.
But don't they speak French? In
No.
parts of-
No. And anybody who's French in Canada isn't Canadian.
But it's a good point that Will has. I think I'm staying one night
Hi, Michael.
at a casino. I would like to play blackjack. Do they play blackjack the same way they do in the U.S.?
Okay. Okay, you know what? There is subtle differences. They play pool differently. They play.
They play Grey Gym.
They do. Yeah. Okay. There is a couple of things that I probably wouldn't catch that you would because of your hardcore American ways. They might. You know what I mean? God damn it! I don't appreciate this kind of shit. This ball's a wrong color.
If they deal you a 2-card Grey Gym, you are obliged to yell "Shablamo." Or the dealer does,
Yeah,
or else
yeah.
you have to give back the
Yeah. The money's not real, so it doesn't matter.
If you flush toilets in Canada, the water shoots straight up into the air.
No, that's the only thing I learned about Canada through all my Googling was you call it a washroom, not a bathroom. That's the
Yeah, but
only-
if you say bathroom, you still get to go to it.
Okay.
In Canada, you park on the parkway and drive up the driveway.
Oh, come on. I mean, is there anything I have? I mean, okay.
People
plugging
walk
stuff
sideways.
in? Do I need a converter?
A converted? No.
If you give their thumbs up is the middle finger over there. So make sure to remember that. You want to be polite.
Yeah.
And then what about money? How do I do money?
You
Didn't you just go to London?
it's the barter system.
But, I mean, you know how converting
You give
currency
'em-
works.
I'd bring a sack of potatoes. That Canadians love potatoes.
I just thought there might be some tricks of the trade, like you wait until you get there, you do it beforehand.
I usually show up with a sack of potatoes, get hammered at the bar.
Do I use an
One potato,
ATM?
two potato floor.
That's what they say.
Because I did read,
That's all it
like,
takes. 4 potatoes and you are out.
I read that you're supposed to pay in, like, Canadian instead of American, because that way
Yeah,
it's
so you get that at the exchange.
rate.
You would
gets
do that at
made
the-
up by your hotel. or
No,
whatever.
don't. You would never get money from anywhere but the airport. If you're going to do the exchange thing. Because
Isn't the
all
airport
tourist
a
places...
lot of money?
No, but the further away you're from the airport, the worse it gets. Like, if you go to tourist places, they have, like, a thing where they'll just add so much shit you don't even know.
Isn't the airport the ultimate tourist place?
This doesn't... Yeah, but it's still
They're not gonna scam
government...
you.
Still government owned. It's not like it... I mean, go down to the... exchange your money in wherever the fuck I was in Mexico. Like, no. There was an ATM that charged... Like, I didn't realize until you get back to America that charged you, like... I don't even... Restaurants are like, I need a tip. And then I looked and they charged me extra... And then they ask for a tip. And they charge extra because there's a special rule where that restaurant charges extra, you see.
Oh, special rule.
Yeah.
And the final thing is the phone. I don't want to come back with a $30,000.
Oh, no, okay.
bill.
That's the one thing that... Because I got a $10,000 bill from going there. And my
And how
phone
long
wasn't...
were you
And
there?
my phone wasn't even on 2 days.
2 days.
But so you want to call your company and make sure that they are aware and that you're doing it. They offer you a package plan for it, then take it. But if you don't have like a world phone, you better call.
What's your provider?
Doesn't matter. Call them.
Well, some have different things.
T-Mobile.
I would call them anyway.
I have T-Mobile as well,
What if they go? Yeah,
and it worked in Japan.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow. Thanks, T-Mobile.
Wait. Okay.
I think that's most of my concern. Obviously, I hear like some people try to go to Canada and they you've got criminal records.
Yeah.
You can't get in. I don't know what else.
You're okay, right?
Yeah. No, not been arrested yet.
Yeah. Well, then you'll be fine.
We did get a little bit of a grilling when we went to Vancouver for Ellis Mania, in terms of like what was our purpose there,
Yeah.
and I don't think we can say business.
Is that when I got harassed?
I believe
When
so.
I was.
Dude, you tell the truth no matter
mean
what.
mugging.
That's always the best part.
Yeah.
No,
I mean,
No, it's not. The first time that we went there to do a show, it was me, Jason, and Josh, and we got put in a room because we were like, we're here to do radio shows. And they were like, okay, cool, where's your paperwork for that?
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
say
but
that.
no,
Well,
but-
we're not making money off of this. We're not
Right.
charging
Yeah, but you
money
I know.
for it. We're not doing anything
No,
that
we're
charges
just-
money.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You're not
I
going
mean,
there for business.
but
You're
you
going
can-
there to do a show.
Yeah, so you're right. You can say all that, and in the end, you will leave. You won't get in trouble.
Yeah, it's serious.
Or you can or you could just be like, I'm just coming in for a couple of days, and then you walk through.
Because for tax purposes, like there's different like
Yeah, I
paperwork
know.
and shit. If you're making money in Canada, but
Yeah,
we're
we're
not.
not.
Making,
Well,
yeah.
it's
I know.
mostly for the purpose of making sure you're not taking away Canadian jobs by what you're doing.
Yeah, but we're not.
Yeah, we're not doing
Well, technically, somebody else would probably be playing at Yuck Yucks.
Well, a couple of other Americans have been there, but hey,
any of that. Yeah.
we'll give it. You
All
never know.
right, okay. Because
Do you
I'm
feel
really
better now, Will?
I'm really excited about going. I really, really am.
Yetis are there, but you're used to Squatch.
Did you have the same fears when you went to London?
I don't know. Maybe the first time.
Fear.
No, just the apprehension. Maybe. I just didn't know what all to expect. And it was really difficult to find. I could find, Canadian resources for traveling to America. Great. I could find out anything I wanted to about that. But traveling to Canada, there just wasn't anything.
You know, I don't really know shit about it either. I just realized. I mean, I'll hang out in Vancouver, but that's I don't know anything about it. I just went to the ramp, and when Sluggo drove me somewhere, which is pretty much the same thing every time I go. So I don't know anywhere either. I just know that it's almost America and it's almost Australia. So I just always end up not being completely ass backwards when I'm there. Because it's sort of like I always, Katie makes a point of it all the time. I'm terrible when when direction. If I have to guess where to go, I'll make no mistake. I'll go the wrong way. Because I'm from Australia, and it's just the way. My theory on it is that I was born somewhere else where things are different. You get your where you think you are when you're looking down the road. I don't know where I am. I don't have a sense of where I am because I'm just always.
You were born on the wrong side of the world.
And I just never locally grew up driving a car anywhere. And now LA, but before that, so I don't have I'm always sort of like, it could be left, could be right. I mean, everything could be left, could be right to me. But I feel like in Canada, I'll get in the restaurant better. I'll kind of understand where to sit, or if I get on a public transport, you're just less awkward because they're just similar to they're a little bit American and they're a little bit Australian. It's a Commonwealth thing.
And I do want to though get some of the like if there's a different kind of food or experience I can have.
There's a tourist food.
Truly Canadian. Obviously, I want to do that.
And I'll need if people want to tweet into the show. There likely will be Game 6 of the Stanley Cup Finals on Sunday night. So if there's a bar or sports pub, something like that, where it's fun to watch a hockey game in the Stanley Cup Finals, and people want to send that into the Jason Ellis Show Twitter, that would be helpful.
Clog that thing up.
Helpful for me.
Bullshit?
You can come watch sports with me, Will. It'll be fun.
Better, Will.
It'll be a fun Sunday night.
I just realized, what am I going to be doing? I'll probably watch that.
Are prostitutes legal? I'm asking for a will.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they're legal in Montreal.
Is that what you're going to do?
No.
Well, then who the fuck? Why would you ask that? Oh, for Will? You really meant for Will? I don't believe you.
I really did ask him to ask that. I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, come on, you guys. You could do somebody. You could
do better than that.
I didn't say that. You could do that too. You could do whatever you want.
Okay.
You can try to get some when you're up there, Kevin? I would if I were you.
You can't just say hell yeah. I mean, you never know. You might not get any. Maybe you will. Wait, you going out with someone already?
No.
Okay. Then plow it away.
It's just you versus Will for all that.
Yeah,
for all those bearded dudes.
It's gonna.
I've been there.
I don't want to bum you guys out, but I'm married, but I'm not.
Dude, like you're some kind of competition or something?
I'm allowed to get laid.
You're not even in the race. I'm going there on Saturday because I got excited about it. I'm going to spend as much time there as I can. So.
Yeah, I would do that too.
I would do that too. But I'm equally excited about the baby shower that's happening at my house on Saturday.
Yeah. Both sound great.
It was hard to choose.
Sorry I had to turn down that invitation, but I'm going to be in Canada.
I'm going to a celebrity barbecue. Man. It's actually like the greatest week. It's the only time I've figured out with my wife. It's the only day that I am still cool to my 13-year-old daughter. So, Carrie and Pink's house.
Oh, yeah.
Every year they have a barbecue, and she still wants to go because that's the tell.
Oh, now she likes you.
There's not one thing that Daddy does that she would want to go to. And I'm like, I understand that, and I always try to help her out if I'm going to go somewhere. I'm like, this involves moto. Would you like to go with your friends somewhere instead? Yes, thank God. But this one, I'm like, so I'm going to that barbecue this year. You want to go? Right. Like, yeah, oh yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, good. You want your own tent? Because they got, I don't know how it happens, man. I swear, the last time we were there, she was way smaller and in a tent with us. And now it's like will not be in a tent with me. She won't be in a tent with Tiger. And she's taller than Katie. I don't know. It's just like a giant lady on the couch.
It's crazy.
They
grew up.
There's a woman on the couch talking about fashion and shit.
That's what happens.
Right.
Well, I'm going to go see Aborted on Saturday.
What's that? Oh, band, yeah.
Death metal band, yep.
Thought it was going to be a new horror movie I didn't know about. I'm like, wow, Aborted, it sounds heavy.
I know, that's right.
Did you really?
Finish the job.
Oh, God.
When's that movie that we watched that scared the shit out of you?
It's out Friday.
It's out Friday, everybody. I would go see Hereditary. I really... the more I think about it, I felt like I expected so much from that movie. to the point where I went to a screening with a bunch of assholes in some weird little room, and kind of was watching Andrew a lot, and then I'm having flashes of that movie. I feel like it will really fucking freak you out, because to me it freaked me out later.
Don't spoil.
It sticks with you.
Okay.
I thought about a part of the end of the movie last night.
Well,
and it
please,
definitely
Andrew,
kept me up. I won't say what
He
part.
said he thought about the movie.
I know, but
Spoiler
Andrew's
alert, the
laying
movie ends.
Yeah, spoiler alert, the movie's good.
No.
Am I allowed to say that?
No,
It's really good.
Andrew has a way of like saying, "I don't want to spoil anything," but the guy dies at the end. I just don't want that to happen.
In this movie, nobody dies.
Good. It's my favorite kind of horror movie.
Yeah. That's the twist.
There's a bunch of things that seem scary that turn out to have completely rational.
Yeah. About 15 minutes in, you realize, wait a minute, and not
What
scary
was
at
I
all.
so afraid of?
Yeah.
Everybody's kind of the same.
That movie's done some viral marketing for. You could go on Etsy and buy the little dolls that.
Hey, my God, you're talking about it.
It's viral,
Jesus.
viral marketing for the movie.
I
Matt.
don't care. I don't
Matt.
want to know anything.
Matt, welcome to the show.
Live in a box, Will.
Hey, Matt. Guys, we're talking to Matt in Canada. Fucking hell, Matt. I apologize.
Sorry.
I think I'm okay. Okay, one quick question. What one thing would you suggest I do in Canada while I'm there? We're going to be all over the place.
I mean, isn't Canada? What the fuck?
Edmonton?
Yeah, but it's the same shit everywhere. Yeah, but...
We're going to be at both.
Okay.
I recommend Tim Hortons.
You can't call and not know what the fuck is happening.
I recommend the coffee.
Chris, welcome to the show. You can tell me why I don't know where I'm going. Hey, man.
Right.
Yep.
We're ready for you. What's up? Yeah. Nah.
I know that guy, yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, that's alright. I can live with it. Gonna have to. Thanks, dude. Thank you. Have a good day. You can live without this. You can live on with dyslexia. Hi, I'm Jason Ellis. I suffer from dyslexia.
There are people with...
Sometimes when I'm driving to my house, all of a sudden I don't know where I am. Keep going. You're doing my background dyslexia song, right?
Living with dyslexia.
Sometimes I'm alone in this disease, and I feel like giving up. But now, thanks to dyslexia 5,000 pills, I know exactly where I'm going.
Dyslexia may cause vomiting and diarrhea.
Your mum's house. Hello, Jacob. Hello. Hey, man. Oh, yeah.
Biggest one in North America!
It's intense.
They got a Spencer's Gifts there.
Oh, it's me calling it.
Inside the mall!
Yeah, he's selling it. Nah, just the guys. I'm staying here. Yeah.
Do they have a PAX on?
Makes sense, right?
Dude, the Mall America is
Oh,
nothing
Canadian
like this
Pakistan is going to be off the chain.
No, dude, they do
Zoomies?
It's the biggest mall in North America.
Now, I like pretzels. But I like them when I can put all sorts of wacky, sweet shit on top
I'm a
of them.
Cinnabon kind of guy.
Orange Julius?
This guy's going to help you out in Vancouver. Tyler, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, you see what kind of guys are really cool aquarium downtown with like a bunch of cool parks right next to the building.
I've been to that aquarium. It sucks balls so hard.
What?
Fucking hate that place.
No,
I used to go all the time. It's such a piece of shit.
I read about
That guy's such a
place.
liar.
It said it was cool.
So fucking lame. The
they have
otters are
sharks
okay. No. So fucking lame. No sharks. Fucking. The otters are cool, but you gotta be high as shit.
Can we smoke pot there?
Yeah, a lot. I think we have a weed sponsor when we're there.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I
this
smoked
aquarium?
I smoked weed at the that one cafe when we were there for Ellis Mania.
What?
Yeah, there's a cafe. It's like the one place where it's designated you can smoke pot indoors in an establishment and they don't fuck with you.
Huh. So is it packed?
Not particularly, no. And they have like snacks and shakes, and you can rent time with their volcanoes and
Yeah.
fucking put your weed in them.
Time with it.
This guy might have a
your
good.
weed.
This might be a good one for you, Will. Go ahead, Jared. Yes, Gerard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why would I?
because it's the greatest, man. It's amazing. No. Okay, wow, what's
Both
wrong with
Will's
you people?
fortes.
You guys are idiots.
I love zip lines.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Base
No,
jumping.
you don't.
Yeah, I do.
Mountain
You
biking?
do not fucking.
Absolutely.
Wait, you love zip lines?
Yeah.
Got any footy of you on a zip line?
No, I don't have any footage. Well, what am I doing? Holding a camera?
Wait, so
Yes,
you want
your phone.
So you go by yourself when you try to fly around the world of executive Sirius XM meetings, and every now and then you find a place where there's a zip line if you've got time, and zippity doo, down you go there before your conference call. Yeah,
You don't know anything about me.
I'm asking.
Can I go ziplining with you in Canada?
Yeah, if you want, yeah. If we go to Whistler, sure.
Okay. Oh my, that would be a dream come true if like right before Will's about to go, I pant him. And he's just
Yeah.
he has to continue the whole
Yeah.
way, dick flapping in the wind.
I would
That's
just
good.
fall to my death. No, I'm already dead inside. No, I've gone ziplining a bunch. I've gone paintballing.
But when you were a
all kinds
kid?
of stuff. No, dude, recently.
Wait, you
Take
enjoy?
me on adventures.
Yeah, you enjoy paintball games?
You
Yeah,
ball?
sure.
You ball, bro?
You ball, bro?
I'll paintball with you.
You definitely wouldn't say you paint, huh?
You know that big place that's like down there near that dangerous area?
No, I don't know anything.
It's a
That's what I'm asking.
giant, dude. They have the
I have no
whole
friends.
They have props from movies and stuff, and it's like a giant place where you can go paintballing and stuff. Different areas themed like different stuff.
We should all do this together, Will.
Nah.
Fair enough.
We're members of the No Andrew Club.
LJ, welcome to the show. Hello.
Stuff. Things.
Oh wow, I'm frightened now. Back to frightened.
I think I've learned as much as I need to know about.
I mean, I lived in Vancouver, so I know what you can do there.
So, is there any special thing I should eat or something? Something I should
No.
do that's particularly Canadian? Should I get
No.
the pancake because they have really good syrup?
No.
Should I eat a beaver tail?
No, because they'll have like the syrup at the airport. Oh, look at this! It's where it came from. Fuck off! It's the same shit in there as that is in any jar of fucking maple syrup. So fuck that. But maybe they have. See, fucking fish too. Oh, look, we're right here. Catching them right here off the
They
shore.
do have good salmon.
So
there.
they might have better salmon, or more commonly, or that means that if sushi might be better. You can get mayonnaise on your French fries
That sounds amazing.
if you want to do that.
I went to a really cocky sushi place in Vancouver there. It was like the highly rated place, and it was a nice place, and I went there, and I was like, just table for one. She's like, have you dined with us before? And I said, no. And she's just like, well, get ready. Congratulations.
Oh, man.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
We have
Spoiler
California
alert,
rolls.
It was raw fish.
I'll probably go to strip clubs to see what's going on in those.
Do we have an answer about the prostitution that Kevin asked for Will?
Man, why does it sound like,
Yeah, I know.
man, you guys? I don't want to be in the
Is
same
it legal?
hotel as you guys,
Is it
man.
legal? Do they offer group discounts?
Is there any height restriction?
Jason L. Show, you're live. What's up? Cool. Can you get hookers there?
Is prostitution legal in speeders?
Hello, Forrest.
Spankers.
Forrest, hello. Thanks, Forrest.
There you go.
Change of plans.
Yeah, we're
See you live at Yuck Yuck, Mexico City.
Yeah.
Jason L. Show, you're live. What's up? Yeah.
That sounds like a guy who will know.
I'll fit right in.
What's fucked up about it?
Hey, Gib.
Interchangeable.
Tyler, welcome to the show. We
What's
will.
that?
Yep. That's great. Is prostitution legal? All right.
Will they show me their buttholes?
Yeah. There you go.
Sweet. Show me yours. I'll show you mine.
Are you talking to that guy?
Mine's red and inflamed.
I know, boy, is that,
something gross?
boy, I know, boy, will that go awry when he shows you his bee-stung fucking rectum hole.
Does this look infected?
You guys need to borrow some spackle.
Can you spackle me, baby?
How many toonies for a spackling?
Matt, welcome to the show. You should wear those weird charcoal undies while you're on tour, you fucking shit dingle.
Chaps.
Matt, what's up? Peter's his brother for sure.
I thought you said penis driving.
Penis Driving is a really good restaurant in Alberta.
You can do that at speed.
No, Matt's vigilant
I'm not
on
falling for
you
that
showing
place.
up to Penis Driver. You got to go to Penis Driver in Edmonton. Get a big joint, smoke a big doob, and then head on down to Penis Driver. Yeah, I'm talking to you, Dale. What's it to you?
Yeah. That is me. Smoked meat. That's what I like. That's what I want
I
to
hate
hear.
that I played a button over that.
I am Mr. Smoked Meat.
Uh-oh, somebody wants to defend zip lines. Gerard, what's up?
A great controversy. Yeah. wait.
Is there prostitution there? Is there prostitution there?
I see why you're afraid, Will.
On the zip line, duh.
Yeah, what we're talking about, zip lines.
Dobbs, we're talking hooker tips. What up? The Platinum Club in Vancouver. That's where you get the ladies at. Good, because I don't go unless I see the bodies first.
Yeah, I gotta check out the bodies.
I'm not a head guy. I'm more of a...
My favorite thing to do at strip clubs is to check out the
I look at this. I look for a nice smile.
I'm more of a tile guy myself. I like to see the tile and if it's clean.
Nah, dude, you're completely blown. Look at the tits.
Ah!
Look at the pussy.
Ah!
The bodies. What
Never
about-
thought of it like that.
Hey, but more importantly, smoked meat. No. Okay.
Fucking
You can go to that strip club by yourself.
Kill the dolphin.
I'm gonna go and smell like meat.
Lee, welcome to the show. Yes, mate.
Yeah, okay.
There
All
were
right.
a ton of homeless people when we went there a couple years ago.
Yeah, homeless are big in Canada.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, no, they rule.
That's right. That's right up my alley.
Yeah, no, they're really...
Literally.
And they're super on drugs and cracked out, so they'll try and fight you and chase you, too.
Perfect.
Yeah. I don't know if prostitution is legal there, but apparently smack is.
Yeah, we should go to Pigeon Park. We'll have a great time down
Awesome.
there. Yeah.
So do you know everything you need to know, Will?
I'm pretty full up. I know where to get my smoked meat, zip line, and hookers.
Wait a minute.
This trip's gonna rule.
Go
Let's
ahead.
do the radio show.
Greg, welcome to the show. Come on, Greg.
I believe in you.
For fuck's sake, Greg, you called about prostitution.
God damn it, one call. It's all we needed.
It's the only one I want.
Damn true. Settle down.
Try to get answers for you.
Yeah, I
Fix
can take
this,
that.
Greg. Fix this. And he's gone.
Greg has been silenced.
Only hooker calls.
VIP line. Hello, who's this? Shit. Look, I remember that I may or may not have hired some working girls when I lived in Vancouver. And it may or may not be completely legal, but you can do it real easy and not get in trouble for it.
What are Canadian laws? Really?
I mean, if you can have girls on the streets at night, then how's that illegal? Sort of like in Australia, there's places where I'm not even sure if it's legal or not, but there's just so many girls out that, I mean, you get one, you don't like get like boo because you're walking with a hooker in King's Cross in Australia. You just walk with them.
I'm way too awkward to handle a prostitute transaction.
You could call one to come to your house, to your hotel room.
I'd be too awkward for that.
Right.
To be like, I'm sorry, ma'am, we're not sending you one.
I can see that. I mean, if you start talking about your butthole and how you need to show it to them.
When I panic, I go straight to talking about my butthole.
Yeah,
It's gonna be weird.
So I started having a plant-based diet. Here's my ass. What do you think? It's pretty bad.
I
Josh!
had to show my doctor my butthole, and there was a cute Indian chick there.
Josh! Give us the hooker info. Here we go. Ew. That's great news.
Yeah, I
you
guess
might-
I should clarify. I was joking.
You might fall in love with someone, and then they'll send you the bill.
6 of us, man. We'll get a hooker, all 6 of us. And we'll go to dinner with her. It'll be rad.
I think she was a hooker. By the end of the night, shouldn't somebody know that for sure, or else
Yeah.
she's...
Well, they were all broke assholes.
You still
Yeah,
got Brenda's
also-
number?
I take umbrage with his statement because if the hookers are so polite, they don't charge you for the money until afterwards. Like, that's not polite.
Anyway, Ben, welcome to the show.
Oh, God.
Chilliwack truck stop.
Yep.
Okay, we talking band names
Thanks.
now?
Heard already.
Thanks, dude. Thank you. I got it.
Chilliwack. I said Chilliwack.
The truck stop, damn it.
Chilliwack truck stop.
I mean,
That's a good
I'll
band name.
pay someone $100 to go to the Chilliwack truck stop and fucking just juggle for 2 seconds.
So that's the song, and Betsy's Digeridoo is now our truck.
Yeah. There you go.
Mac, we're talking prostitution. Chilliwack truck stop.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Everybody's talking about it.
Who?
Patty's the afternoon shift.
Yeah, Patty has great Yelp reviews.
Oh, damn it. Dude, I so was going to book Patty on the show
I know.
because that is the greatest guest ever, the daytime.
Patty, the daytime hooker.
Like, get her an intro before she makes it on the show.
By night, she's a doctor.
But during the day, she's something else. Oh, no. Writes itself.
Decorated detective.
Nate, welcome to the show. Mm-hmm. It's like
so
that.
I have a tip.
The
Get
law
some.
enforcement will never see behind that.
Yeah, well played. There you go. Thank you.
I'm not paying her for the sex. I'm paying her to leave.
Yeah, I heard that. So that should help Andrew, Kevin, and Will out then, right?
Yeah. Zip lines.
Sports.
Chilliwack.
Prostitution. Look out, Canada.
That's gonna be good.
I just need a good comic book shop recommendation.
Joking aside.
Nobody.
My real
Call me.
interest.
Yeah, really.
All right, everyone, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Oh, shit. I came up with a fight last night.
Okay.
Because I did the whole fight card.
Can you hit next in a minute, just in case?
What?
I'm For the sorry, the second half of the break.
Yeah, so I got 10 fights. If I make the last fight, I was thinking about having a 1 minute round where anybody who wants to fight somebody can get in the ring and fight for 1 minute and just give the crowd the balls and everything and just like make it an Ellis Mania thing like every year. At the very end of Ellis Mania, 1 minute. Everybody goes ape shit.
Cool. Talk about that as well.
Jason Bello. Love watching and listening. Right on, man.
So Jason has another fight idea he wants to go over. We want to do band name and headlines, or we can do finish the.
Hold on.
Okay. So we can go over that Ellis Manning idea, names for the band, headlines, and final calls.
The Jason Ellis Show.
I love like in my face.
This is the Jason Ellis Show on Faction Talk.
A Texas man named Milo Sutcliffe nearly died after being bit by a rattlesnake. He was doing some yard work and he saw a 4-foot-long rattlesnake, and he hacked its head off with a shovel.
He's gonna touch the head after it was off and it bit him, huh?
Yes, as he bent down to pick up the remains, he was bit by the severed head, which is remarkable enough in its way. What's even more remarkable is...
venom was in there.
That's right. So whereas most people might need 2 to 4 doses of anti-venom, he needed 26. He began having seizures, losing his vision, and bleeding internally before being airlifted to the hospital where he is now in stable condition.
Maybe he should have just left the fucking snake alone.
I think they can do that for up to an hour after they've been decapitated.
Remember that when you're going to decapitate a snake, ladies and gentlemen, wait an hour before you fuck with its head.
Yeah.
Or walk away.
Truly words to live by.
Thank you. I got an idea last night for the last fight of Ellis Mania. I added up all the fights, so here's the fights. August 24th, 26th, tickets on sale on the 15th. I wrote down all the fights last night, and I'm adding one fight that I want to have every year for as long as I'm alive, or as long as Ellis Mania goes for. But the musical chair fights, heavyweight, lightweight, female, the shot collar fight, the pinata fight, the Batman fight, and the Batgirl fight. The Sasquatch versus the Yeti, Lewis versus O'Neill, and then the last fight I thought would be cool if we had a 1-minute fight where anybody that wants to fight anybody, everybody can get in the ring and they can fight for 1 minute. And then give all the crowd all the balls again, because they're going to be used in the Batman fight. And then just have 1 minute where everybody just fights everybody.
Absolute free-for-all.
Free-for-all, where balls are flying and fists are flying. And then, as long as we're all alive at the end of that, then we all after party. That's it. Good idea, right?
That's cool.
Cool.
You got the gloves and all for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, the ring's not that big.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, if you don't have... Yeah, if you're not in Ellis Mania and you want to fight somebody at Ellis Mania, bring your own gloves. And yes, you get 1 minute. So yeah, if
would you ask people to be honorable and not like punch each other in the back of the head?
I mean, yeah, that's insane. Yeah, you would never... No, I said you want to pick a fight with somebody, then you can pick a fight with somebody, but you can't pick a fight with somebody that doesn't know you're picking a fight with them in the ring after the fact. Yeah, everybody knows that. I didn't mention that, but yeah, nobody's... Yeah, there's no... You're only fighting that person. If that person... see, I'm used to it because I spar at Saxons. There's so many people that... Sometimes the person you're fighting bumps into a person and you don't punch your opponent while they're stumbling around because they stepped on someone else. You know, that kind of rule.
Yeah.
But I still think it'll be a very exciting round.
Yeah.
So I need a name for that fight, and I need a name for a band. A lot of names that I need to do. Katie said Snake Leg. She's like, you get it? I'm like, no.
For a band, not for the fight.
Yeah.
The fight...
I wrote down the fight names. Forgot what it was.
Yeah, I did a little prep on band names. I think we all did, right?
It's a 1 minute war, so...
1 minute war is not bad.
You guys coming in?
Yep. They seem to be thinking about it. And thank you to the listeners who made suggestions. California Scheming on Twitter suggested Knobs on Fire.
Yeah, no, I remember that when I crushed my penis, and I did say that. But if you say Knobs on Fire, that becomes rude again.
See, I don't know about that. I actually think that if you don't know the context, that's one of the reasons why I wrote it down, is if you just see Knobs on Fire,
It just seems like there's some like doorknobs or something
Oh, okay.
on fire. I don't think. What do you think? Well, I think if you see a marquee that just says knobs on fire, there's no way I'm thinking that's dicks.
Yeah, you're at least okay using that name. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's a great name, but I think it flies.
Yeah, that would fly.
The Fox and the Sound on Twitter suggests the Vinyl Destination.
Oh man. I don't want anybody when they hear my band to go ha ha ha.
I came up with a few that are like something in the something somethings.
Okay.
Rusty butt in the paper cuts.
Wait a minute. Before you destroy this whole thing, Thomas Hayden Church just texted me. I can't even know if I can rewrite, but Bamboree.
If Thomas is listening right now, maybe he'd like my other suggestion.
Wait, Rusty Butts?
Yeah, Rusty Butts in the paper cuts.
Am I saying that wrong?
Bamboree.
I'm not. Okay. Just
Thomas,
like that fucking band that he's into. What is it? The band?
See, you're always accusing him of being
worst idea.
Mr. Pop Evil guy. He mentioned him once, and
It's not pop. It's not Pop Evil. It's the other.
You did mention them, but it's not Five Finger Death Punch.
No, it's fucking. Damn it! What is that band that he's into? He was telling me this.
Devil Driver.
No, it wasn't.
6 a.m.
They actually. Oh god, that's so insulting. They're not bad. It's just I don't feel the singer that much or something.
I know. I can't think. I know exactly who you're talking about, and I can't think of who they are.
He's probably already in another movie. He's not listening anymore.
I wonder if Thomas would be bummed out by the band name Thomas Satan Church.
Ooh,
that's really good.
Thomas
Satan.
He could stop lawyers. Oh, it's Volbeat. Thank you, Mike.
There it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking Volbeat.
Yeah.
Volbeat's great.
It's not.
Yeah.
Cool. Enjoy it with Thomas.
Yeah, he's not going to sue us if we call ourselves Thomas Satan Church.
Oh, there he is.
What about Flibbity Flop and the Poempums?
That's pretty great. I like that
I
one.
appreciate how much time you really spent on this.
Thomas said for the 1 minute fight he likes the name Volbeat.
Volbeat down.
That's a nice name for it. I agree.
How about Pussy Crusher and the Cocksucker?
That'll look great on the marquee.
I just want my kids to see the T-shirt on the table. Daddy, what is this? Daddy's an entertainer. He's got a band. It's all the worst words you can come up with. What can I say?
I mean, originally we were called cunt hunters.
Still can't have that conversation with my kids. That one's out for now.
How about Father McCarthy and the Soul Shredders?
All right.
What's with your and the fucking thing? Like,
well, I came up with a
Hootie and
few
the
of
fucking
those.
Blowfish. Okay.
Yeah. Those were all the ones that I came that follow the something and the something something.
Okay. Now you're just gonna get into names.
Yeah, I have a couple other ones.
Go ahead.
Oh, here's a fun new noise I made.
He skimmed over like 3 right there.
Queefum.
The fuck is wrong with you?
How about Where's the Queef?
Shut up, Michael.
Like a cover band.
Don't encourage him.
Which we kind of are.
I did say that name accidentally that time, Queef Latina.
Queef Latifah.
That's a good one. I came up with some that sound like indie bands. Like Hoot Face the Owl. Or Pyramid the Cube.
Hoot Face the Owl?
How high were you?
Sober.
Man, that's sad.
Try getting high.
Yeah, right? Good deal.
Utter Disgrace.
I see what
but
you
spelled with
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the cow's
I
udder.
already know.
Yeah. Trader Hose.
I'm not in a band called Trader Hose, okay? I'm not.
What about Grundle of God?
I'm not in a band with Grundle in it.
Gaped by Life?
Yep. Nope.
It's like a screamo band?
No, it's not.
Okay, I'm done.
Go on.
No, I truly am. No, that's the last one I came up with.
There you go.
I really like the idea of like tongue fist because we're either tonguing chicks or punching dudes.
No, we're not. I mean, I'm not.
Or like tongue punch because we're either tonguing chicks or punching dudes.
That's interesting because
Man, he is Aggressive.
The one name I've always had for a future band one day was something that this girl that I was going out with was vomiting, and
As they tend to do.
and she looked up from the toilet and she said, "My tongue thruster is sore." And I always thought tongue thruster is such a great name.
It's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, I agree.
Like a Mad Max villain.
Yeah, Tongue Thruster is a good name.
Do I get like partial credit?
No.
No.
Were you that vomiting gal?
No, I had tongue.
Yes, that girl was.
Yeah, okay, you did have tongue. Yeah,
Will it drug
tongue
me?
Thruster is good.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Did you have another one?
No, I was kind of zeroing in on the idea of like
tongue
tonguing
thruster,
chicks
really,
and like
yeah.
punching dudes.
I was gonna work on this today with a little game where you have the adjective and the nouns and stuff, and then I didn't have time. So I thought, well, let me look back at the names that I had just randomly made up for Wolf Knife names, and I've not looked at this list. But there might be something in there because you were saying the other day, maybe it's a band name that sounds like somebody's name. What was your name? Monique something.
Monique Fruit Bowl?
Yes! Monique Fruit Bowl!
Yeah.
So taking that, okay, let's just see. King Muffin,
No, I'm not in a muffin band.
Honey Boot Party,
I'm not in a honey band either.
Hot Hobo Chowder.
What a great wolf.
Too many names.
Yeah.
But,
Hobo Chatter is where you'd go with that.
Yeah.
That's a Les Claypool side project.
oh, wow.
How about simply Old Dirty Joe?
There's only one Old Dirty.
Okay. Mr. Bojanky?
There's only one Mr. Bojangle. I'm not fucking with him.
I'm an Anus Esquire.
Yeah, no, what about I'm an anus?
I have dibs on that one.
Wiggle Room Willie?
Alright.
Dr. Sausage Tosser?
You have
Wait.
These could be good, sweet songs.
Dumpy Cat,
Dr. Sausage Tosser.
Dumpy Cat Squirt?
Alright, that's enough.
And Mr. Rascal
No.
Pants?
Oh, that was sweet.
Oh! His Majesty's Butthole.
It's gonna be hard to put on a poster.
Leonardo DeCraphole. Wait, I got a few more. DJ Jizzy Junk. Captain Crotch. And Sir Richard Face.
Sir Richard Face and Captain Crutch is... Captain Crutch is a really bone-crunching metal song. That's Captain Crutch is cool.
And of course you can always Dr. Sausage Tosser and DJ Jizzy Junk.
Queef Master Fucks.
Hot Hobo and Honey Boot Party.
Sounds like a side project that I don't want to be a part of. I think Tongue Thruster.
Yeah. Yeah, that beats what I got. I've already suggested the Renegade Outlaws.
That's so fucking tempting. I so want to be in the Renegade Outlaws.
Could you stretch it and make it even more on the nose, like Renegade Outlaws and the Lawbreakers, who don't follow rules?
I'm super into that.
Me Too D2, Mystic Fister, the Vern Troyer Experience.
Every song's just era.
Vern Troyer Laser Light Show.
Pound Town.
What's fucking wrong with you? Pound.
Extra large can of whoop ass.
That's funny. I remember some. I had Bones on.
And
Pound Town is very similar.
And Man Bride.
No, of course. Have like.
That's pretty good. I'd like to see any of those on a marquee. DJ Jazz and Junk and the Man Bride.
Phones are lighting up. The dumbest names I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, yeah. 50
Sweet.
odd foot of guns.
Wait, worse than that?
Chilliwack, and then of course there's Chilliwack Truck Stop.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good, but it's also a song title.
Meat piston. It's like, come on, dude. I'm not doing any. Rattlesnake killing tip.
That's a terrible band name.
5-alarm fucktards.
12-finger dick punch.
Squat patrol. Taint rip. Hermaphrodite mannequin. Rough and ugly. Floppy cock and the eagle beavers. Man, tainted. I mean, come on. It's over. I feel like we know. I feel like we're good at that. And that's like every other name that I've heard, I'm like, nah. Not even close.
So we've settled on Rusty Butts and the Paper Cuts?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. It's final. Quick.
As soon as I heard that, I knew. Yeah. I don't know why. No one needs to be on the phone anymore.
Do you want to put up one of those surveys and just see what?
Well,
people
okay.
like most,
Well,
or
what's up? Yeah, but what are the ones that are?
like the top 5 or something?
Is there 5?
Well,
Do you remember any that really landed with you?
No.
Might I resubmit Where's the Cleef?
Callaway,
Chilliwack Truck Stop.
Chilliwack Truck Stop is easy to spell and say.
Got Hoot Face the Owl.
Or Daytime Hooker. Rusty Butts and the Paper Cuts. Thomas Satan Church. Tongue Thruster. The Renegade Outlaws.
Man, that one is forever funny to me.
I am partial to Man Bride. I just think that's cool.
I know,
And,
it is.
Chilliwack Truck Stop. I mean, is Thomas Satan Church really in the running with the rest of
Nah.
these? Okay, then.
And no Pussy Crusher and the Cocksuckers, huh?
I mean, it's 2 names, man. The band can be cocksuckers.
Well, no, you're the Pussy Crusher and we're the Cocksuckers.
Oh no, I get what you're trying to say.
Andrew,
I don't like it.
Is His Majesty's butthole that does not make the cut?
What? No.
His Majesty's butthole.
Why would you say that? Nobody wants to hear that.
Dumpy cat squirt.
Hello, Jason Ellis Show. You're live.
Leaky Richard.
No, I get it. Thanks. If you could explain it a couple more times, maybe it would make more sense.
Big Dum Dum and the Musicians.
You're the dum dum. Get it?
Oh, I got it.
Singer in the band.
Jason. No one's doing it. Jason Ellis Show. You're live. I still haven't heard that band yet.
I got a good one for you.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. How about Captain Faction and the Soul Survivor?
Told you. Captain Faction.
I like Dr. Sausage Tosser better.
I actually agree. That is up there. That's the second best name I've heard for the band. It is. I would be in Dr. Sausage Tosser. What? It brings fun to everybody when you hear it. You know what I mean? Like you're not a bad guy if you're in Dr. Sausage Tosser.
Right.
Everybody thinks you're fun.
And it gives you the excuse to wear a stethoscope.
Oh wow! What about if I sang through the stethoscope?
Yeah.
If I got the stethoscope like mic'd up in there, so it's just like
lab coats, face masks.
Yeah. Jason, I'll show you live. What's up?
Hello?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, just earlier you were talking about, whenever you were talking to Betsy, you referred to it as the band Unnamed. And I was just thinking, it just sounded cool. The band Unnamed.
Yep. No. Singer in the band.
Yeah.
That's real.
Rocker and the Pussies.
What am I?
Twisted Anus.
The legendary Pink Socks.
Cloven Penis.
Twisted Fister.
I mean, the crowd wants to play with you guys if you want to do it. I would like to move on, but if you want to do it, the phones are lighting up with the dumbest names for a band you could ever think of. Hello? Welcome to the show. Told you.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Yeah.
We'll move on.
Yeah, let's do that. So people can vote for band names at the Jason Ellis Show Twitter.
Which is at the Jason Ellis Show.
No, this is at Jason Ellis Show.
Oh, at Jason Ellis Show.
Yep. So, President Trump commuted the sentence of that old lady that Kim Kardashian met with him about. So she's not in jail anymore. Or she won't be anyway. Yep. She's free to deal drugs again.
She was non-violent.
I didn't say dealing drugs was violent.
Yeah, he didn't say
I'm saying
dealing drugs.
I'm saying she was already a drug dealer. Heaven knows what ideas she's picked up in prison.
At this age.
She's free again.
Yeah, at this age. What is she going to do now? Get in the NBA?
She might be a ballet dancer. Why do you have to call her a drug dealer? It's just one aspect
How
of her
can she
life.
be a belly dancer if she's an old lady?
Is she going to get into like brick face and stucco now?
Maybe.
She's selling drugs.
Interior
And you can't bust her for the same crime twice, so she's free to
that's
go.
double jeopardy. That's
Yeah.
how it
The way
works.
that works. That's
Yep.
right.
She's selling drugs.
Yeah, you pair that up with a presidential
She's
pardon.
selling drugs to the president in front of anybody. Yeah, she can do whatever she
Be
wants.
walking around with the pardon around her neck, dealing
Diplomatic immunity. Yep. Go ahead.
Speaking of female criminals,
Yeah.
a woman chose an unusual strategy for robbing a bank. She went up to the window and told the manager of the bank that if he gave her $6,000, she would perform sex acts on him.
She's really old though, right?
I don't know. She's 24.
Oh.
Robbing a bank?
Okay, so she was really hot.
Prostitution.
And she said that if he did not comply,
Uh-oh.
she would claim that he had sexually assaulted her.
Right, but she hadn't even gone. So you can't say that. You got to say that after you fuck him. You can't say, or I'll tell everybody you sexually assaulted them.
It's
Assaulted
also
me.
very telling about this woman. Because if that's the plan, you go in there and say, give me $6,000 or I'm going to tell people you raped me. She wants $6,000 and some schlong.
That's your theory on this lady?
I mean, how can you dice it any other way?
Well, my theory is that she's completely psychotic and she doesn't know what she's talking about.
I think she's just super horny and broke.
Really?
Which is a movie I saw, Spectrovision.
That's Shannon Tweed, right?
Yeah.
The Skinamax classic.
Yeah, her new tits look great. Conor McGregor reveals that he agreed to fight at UFC 224, but something got in the way of that happening.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. Why
Throwing
not?
a chair through a bus?
Yeah, okay.
Well, the context in which it came up leads me to believe it could be true, right? He
Yeah.
said they put him on the Forbes list, and they said here, he made so much money last year, and he said, well, I would have made even more if I had done that fight at UFC 224 like I was supposed to. I don't know. There's going to be that historic summit between President Donald Trump and Kim Jong-un, and sources familiar with the situation say that Dennis Rodman will not have a role to play in the historic summit.
Might be a good idea.
Is he claiming that he's going to be part of it?
Yeah. I think that notion has been floated.
From him?
I don't think it definitely did not come from our government.
Right. So, of course, Dennis says it, but...
Although things have gotten so full-blown stupid, I actually feel like Dennis Rodman probably could be of some sort of assistance here.
I know, weirdly bordering on should be there.
Yeah.
Like at least have him in the bullpen.
Is this like going to become a reality show? Like, I'm a celebrity, let me meet with North Korea?
No, because he's the guy.
Like-
He's our point man.
Yeah,
No,
he's
has
he's
been.
his homie.
Right.
Look, let's just assume that we work out some peace with North Korea. When the book is written about this, Dennis Rodman is in the fucking book, dude.
Oh, yeah. No, he plays a starring role in it.
Yeah.
How much do you get to talk to a guy that won't speak the same language as you, and they're both sort of... Like, there's a mediator that... Like, how much of a feel do you get for the other person if you've got another person that's speaking for you, like, in between each other?
Well, I think it helps if you're kind of used to that.
Okay.
And if you're a foreign leader, you must spend way more time doing that than like you or I do.
Okay. So you start to get used to how to read what kind of person they are.
Well, I think it also helps. It depends on the circumstances when you meet. If you meet and say you're like two foreign leaders, well, you're both playing a little bit of poker. But if
Kim Jong-un wants to meet Dennis Rodman, it's because he's a big Bulls fan and he's excited to meet him, and there's not a whole lot riding on that. And
Does that mean that he must understand English? I just realized if he's Dennis's friend.
Oh, well, then there's that, right? He went to, Kim Jong-un went to a boarding school in England?
He probably does speak English.
Okay, because I was going to say that. Well, that's going to make a huge difference because I don't think that Trump speaks any other language, right?
No, I don't think so. No, and Dennis Rodman seems to be in good favor. Like they're buddies. And Trump,
means
Trump's just been like calling him like Little Rocket Man and Little Fatso on Twitter and stuff. So I could see. It seems like all it would take is one spark to ignite that thing, and if Dennis Rodman is there, oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this.
It's crazy. I'm not saying you should be like in the room at the start.
voice of sanity.
Have him on hand. If you need a Hail Mary, bring in fucking Rodman.
He might be able to calm Kim Jong-un down.
Was Rodman ever on The Apprentice?
I think so.
Yeah, that's how they became friends.
Dude.
Wait. Oh, sorry.
Right.
Yeah, he was.
So, he's a mutual friend.
He knows both of them.
He is the voice of reason in that room.
No, he's not.
He's gonna come in and like.
I mean, nobody's gonna do anything if they're already agreeing to meet each other. Then there's no. It'll be like they're both gonna pretend that they're incredibly attractive and great athletes and they'll and they're definitely not rocked or feel inferior to the other person. They're both gonna put on a show for each other.
Yeah, but that's a meeting that could really go south.
See, I
quick.
just don't. I don't. Why
Trump just accused Canada of burning down the White House.
Well, how can you? What White House? The White House that's here?
Yeah, during the War of 1812.
Oh,
yeah,
a long time ago. Okay.
Britain that burned it down, but
well,
but Canada was working with them. I'm saying they were allies. It wasn't. He didn't completely make it up. He's historically inaccurate, but it's not like he said.
Anyway, all I was trying to say is I just don't see how both of them have a pissing contest meeting where one says something so mean to the other one that they both storm off and make phone calls on dropping bombs on each other. I just they already agreed to admit whatever's been said and whatever has pissed them off in the past. They've got past it. It can't get worse. It has to get better. They're going to meet each other.
No, it can absolutely get worse, and there's totally a real possibility. It wouldn't be the first time North Korea has taken meetings with people where they wanted to get some concessions from the people and didn't actually. Lots of times people go, "Oh, I'll talk to you about giving up my nukes. Give me some stuff," and then they try to get the stuff and try to not give up the nukes. I don't think that there's any. I mean, it's a cartoon scenario that Trump and Kim Jong-un are sitting across from each other with their fingers over buttons. I'm just saying, whatever they're trying to accomplish, it would not blow my mind if they just couldn't fucking get their mojo working mutually, and that Dennis Rodman actually would be the fucking straw that stirs the drink to get some productive talks going. That would not be the most insane thing that had ever happened, in my opinion.
You're right. I believe that. You're right.
Only because a lot of insane things have happened. Pretty insane
this
thing.
Is going to be this is a book, this is a movie. It's amazing what's happened.
Who plays Dennis Rodman in a movie?
Dennis Rodman.
Wesley Snipes.
I mean, we already got the guy to play Kim Jong-un. From
the interview.
Well,
yeah,
but
same guy. We'll use him.
Even if
what about the pirate guy?
I'm the captain now?
Yeah.
He plays Rodman.
No, he's Kim Jong-un.
I saw him in another movie.
I'm the greatest rebounder in NBA history. I'm the captain now, and I could really use some other fucking tequila.
I mean, they got CGI and shit. Like when he talks, he'll be on a shoebox, so it's obvious that he's way taller than King Jong.
That's what
no, it would be bold casting to have him play Trump.
No. What he's gonna do is it's gonna be. No, the captain.
That's so fucked up.
No,
that's so fucked up.
But what if it's like
the Captain America one is so fucking crazy.
He's also Captain Crunch.
Man, I feel racist laughing.
But what if it's like I'm captain now as Kim Jong-un and Dennis Rodman, and it's like and it's like
it's like the Clumps or whatever.
Yeah, people play.
Or maybe he does like a one-man stage show where
yes,
is painted.
Yeah,
flipping from left to right.
Yeah, I have the greatest bombs. I have the greatest bombs. They're just talking to each other.
Then he's Melania Trump.
You gotta,
He throws on a dress real
you
quick.
gotta take the captain down. You gotta. I can't.
I'm the first lady now.
Okay. Oh no.
Vermont is offering people money to move to Vermont.
How much?
I thought it's lovely there.
I know. 10 grand. Up to 10 grand in like relocation fees and what have you. There's not actually a lot of money available in this program. I don't know how many people would even be able to take.
I know a person who did it.
Do you?
Yes, I know a person. He's very successful in entertainment in Los Angeles. Moved to Vermont just now.
Can you buy a house there and take the 10 grand and just still stay here?
No, they would see through that kind of thing.
Good.
What if you move there, get the 10 G's, and then just bounce?
Yeah, fools.
Yeah, nobody thought of that.
You won't spend any money going there.
You just go there for a weekend and get a check and leave.
Yeah, yeah.
Got him.
Get there, build a tent and be like, idiots. See ya.
Suckers!
Sleep in your car overnight and be like, bye.
Yep.
Oh wait, my band
Eat some
name's.
pancakes, take a couple of pictures of bridges, and get the fuck out of there.
Well, I hear they came late. Velvet Sausage, Moist Suffering.
Moist suffering?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Punch Muncher, Talking Snakes, and Snake Lake. That's a bad name, but yeah, that's it.
Craig on Twitter thinks that the Hard Rock might have a problem with putting Tongue Thruster on a bunch of posters. I don't know if I agree.
That's no, they wouldn't. There's nothing wrong with Tongue Thruster.
Well,
I bet you.
there's something wrong
No, there's
with that.
not.
I bet you they'd
Why?
accommodate the Butthole Surfers if they wanted to play there.
You know what, though? They wouldn't if they were nobody. I believe that.
I know, but also there's nothing wrong with tongue thrusting. There's nothing inherently wrong with it, and also you got a dirty mind if that's the first place you go. Is like,
What the fuck else is tongue thrusting mean?
I just told you
Dirty
that
mind.
It comes from throwing up.
No, it doesn't.
It did. It came from throwing up. My
Did-
tongue thruster is sore.
No. You're the person that you saw throwing up said that, but tongue thrusting is thrusting your tongue into a pussy.
Or
That's
were
what
you
tongue thrusting
were you
is.
thinking
Disagree.
when
I've done
she
it to
told
a
you
donut
that
before.
her tongue thruster was sore from puking?
Yes.
Was that because you were under the impression her tongue was thrusting the vomit out of her body?
That's her impression. She named it, not him.
She named it. She said that her tongue thruster was sore after vomiting so much. I mean, she was really vomiting.
Maybe she referred to her tongue as a tongue thruster in a joking matter, and
No,
then
she
the
meant
vomit just happened to be tagged on
Like
to the
the
end
back
of
of her tongue or something, part of the muscle of the tongue.
Must we answer to everybody's rules, Michael?
I don't
no,
think.
just the Hard Rocks, really.
I don't think that
Right,
they would have
must
a
we...
problem
Okay, right, yeah.
with tongue thruster.
Yeah, but,
All right, just throw
yeah, I know. Will's
Read my
pretty
tweets.
Will's pretty corporate. Will
I
would
am.
know.
I'm wearing a tie right now.
He always wears one. Just saying, you know the corporate rules. Andrew, you're very corporate. Look,
Tongue thruster is a big deal.
see?
All right.
Robot corporate over there, he would know. And you're okay with being in tongue thruster.
Yeah, I mean, I like tongue punch or tongue fist.
You know,
Reiterate.
we caught that bad boy. We caught
Tongue
caught
hand.
your
Well tongue.
blow me, suck on my cock. Sorry.
Currently, tongue thruster and Chilliwack truck stop are leading the voting. So
Tonsil boxer.
Andrew says he
Chill.
doesn't have to rap about sex. He can rap about food. That's what he said in the green room. He said, "I can rap about food." That's what he
it
said.
just caught me in a bad vortex loop.
You caught him in a very horny mood.
We caught him in a vortex.
Vortex loop.
That's the
He
bad part
almost
of it.
accidentally rhymed something with food. Before he went with vortex.
You got.
They can't
Yeah.
fuck up his perfect record of never rhyming now.
Rap about food.
I can rap about food. You caught me in a bad vortex.
I'm hungry. You want a bunny? Come over here, you chocolate bunny. It's Easter. We're getting,
Even Easter makes this guy horny.
third verse.
Nope.
It's the emergency brake.
No, it's my favorite part.
No.
Eric, welcome
My name
to,
is it. No.
Eric, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks a lot. I got a band name for you.
Yeah.
Cyclops Dick and the Meat Train.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah,
work.
we're tongue thruster, man. I mean, this is insane. Just tongue fart and the meat thruster, fuck box, my suck cock. It's fucking insane. We're not getting, you know what I mean? Like, everyone's like, it's a little edgy on the tongue thruster. I'm like, yeah, or we can tongue fuck your fart cunt. Let's just move on and be happy that this one isn't, you know what I mean? Those other
guys, bratwurst in the hairy hallway.
guys. I know.
And the meat train.
I'm gonna get tweets tonight. No, wait. Just think about it again. Let me hear me out.
Yeah.
Stalefish mumfucker. They're all really long too. They all have to like have everything you could ever think of all in one name.
The World Cup of soccer is coming to Russia, and in the spirit of the event, a Russian water company started selling soccer ball shaped water bottles.
That's confusing. How do I get that in my pocket or hold it in a cup holder?
It probably would not be ideal for either of those things. It's ball shaped.
Yeah.
And the problem is
People are throwing it at people.
is
That's what I would have done.
if you leave them in sunlight for like a minute, they catch on fire.
Cool. I want one now.
Yeah, like
How?
I think when Betsy
Oh no,
first
they
started
make
working
no,
there,
they make
burn
fires.
shit, yeah.
She told me, "Don't leave water bottles in your car; they'll catch your car on fire."
Oh wow, they turn into a magnifying
It
glass.
completely concentrates.
Cool.
It's
I mean,
the burning ants thing.
Really, really bad because somebody's house is going to catch on fire if they have that water bottle in the sun. But still cool.
That's amazing.
Who has Osiris's these days? What the fuck?
Somebody in Russia.
Okay.
Water started a fire. It's like murdering somebody with an ice pick made out of ice. No evidence.
Somebody's saying there's a band named Chilliwack in the 70s, so there goes that.
There really was.
Looks like we're back to Rusty Butt.
Lendell.
Yes, sir.
Lendell, Washington. What's up?
Not quite. But no, there was a band from Canada back in the late 70s, early 80s, I believe, with the name Chilliwack.
Did Chilliwack die? Because they look old as fuck.
That's them today.
Oh, they're still alive. Okay.
Still rocking it.
Alright, the Chilliwack lives. Thanks, dude. Good thing we found that out before we went with Chilliwack.
Yeah, before we made the t-shirts.
Yeah, these guys look like people we do not want to piss off.
Yeah, I
They
know.
will kick your ass. Can we hear a little Chilliwack?
Yes. Oh, they rock out hard. They look like a failed Bruce Springsteen band, kind of.
Yeah, they should be called the Pussy Crushers.
I thought they looked more like a Moody Blues type thing. But what do I know?
They look like a
Well, this is when they were
Jimmy
heyday.
Buffett cover band.
Do I know this?
I know, it rings a bell, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Bing bong boom, bong bong.
It's on
Fucking,
MTV too.
Bow, wow, bow, 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 diggy, diggy, diggy.
fucking Canada, man. Alright, Chilliwack is the worst band ever. But they were a band.
And they're still touring? Seems that way.
Yeah, there was a picture of them right there.
They're old and have
Do you
instruments.
do you think there's like old girls who used to be young
Yep.
girls who are like
Yeah.
better late than never, Chilliwack?
Yep.
100%.
Charlie, welcome to the show. What's up? Thank you, man.
I don't think sausage or any other like meat in meat casing products is going to be in our band name.
Could be.
Tough statement by Michael, because a lot of us wanted meat
Meat
in
casing.
case names in the band, but
I
it
know
looks
it
like
shoots down like 85% of our suggestions.
Exactly.
that was. But that's it. No in case meat names.
It's like you're saying we can't use any vowels in the name.
No, that's not what he's saying.
Zizek load.
Joe, go ahead.
Meat again.
Yeah, just because you laugh at the end of it, Joe, Doesn't mean you get to win.
Everybody's got meat on the brain.
Yeah, I know. There it was again. Jake,
I do.
Hello,
what do you got?
Jason in the dry heat.
Thanks. Okay.
Apple is planning to help people
Yeah.
control themselves to curb the amount of time they spend on iPhones and iPads. I think they're going to have some thing you can put on your phone that's like, hey, buddy, you've been on a phone for a while. Which
Yeah.
there's already apps that do that. I guess Apple's making their own. And they are going to make an app that allows you to do the same thing with your children's devices. It would tell you how much time your kid has been on their phone or what have you, and possibly even set it up that they can only use it for so long from your phone.
I feel like that could be effective if you can customize the messages.
For
Like,
example,
I like if you're playing like a game too long, it's like, seriously, pussy, you're still playing this fucking game. Like, I might harsh language like that might snap me out of staring at my phone for too long.
There's already some of the home apps will monitor how much somebody's using the internet and then be like, dude, come on, man, you've been on this thing for an hour.
you know what I find funny? I finally started using. I have like an original Wii, not even a Wii U, and you can play the Wii Sports. And I've been doing it with my kid, and that's the only game I've ever played where you play like 2 games, and they have a picture of an open window, and they're just like, hey, don't you want to
Yep.
get some fresh air? Don't you want to get out of your house? Haven't you been playing this for a while? And it's the only video game where you're actually like moving around. Like you're jumping around.
Yeah, it is
sliding.
ironic.
Out of all the games, it's actual physical activity. It really is.
I don't know, man.
Wait,
Grand Theft Auto
guys,
made me wanna go out and
guys.
Steal cars.
Oh shit! I pressed something. Go ahead, Ken. This is big.
Hey, Jason, I've called in this name before, like for like movies and stuff like that. I think you guys should be Nicolas Cage.
Thank you. What do you think, guys? Nicolas Cage.
There's no meat in it.
It does
Right.
have that going for it.
And it's dick less.
You got to say it like this: Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. What
What
band
about
you in?
South
Nicolas Cage.
What about Saint Nicholas?
Ooh. Wow.
Jack Nicholson.
Ooh.
Jolly old saint.
What about Jickles McDickles?
And his band of pickles.
Yeah.
There's no meat in pickles.
Jack Nicholson in the pickles.
Jack Nicholson and the Pickleson?
Yes. I can't
That's
even get
great.
it. I can't even get it out. I wanted to give up. I wanted to give up halfway through. Oh man, that's such a bad one. Plant-based riot. It's pretty cool, Steve, but we're not doing it.
That's what I call my butthole now.
I thought you went back to eating just plain old shit.
No. I mean, I've eaten shit today, but that was just because I kind of...
Thought you gave up on the smoothie.
No. I'm not
Okay.
giving up. I mean, I do them sparingly,
Okay.
but I have no plans of giving that up. I want to be healthy.
Okay. Video's coming out soon. Sorry.
Researchers in New Zealand are looking for ways to curb the country's greenhouse gas emissions to save the environment, and in that spirit, they have bred climate-friendly sheep.
I knew it.
Sheep hybrids.
Because that's all they got, sheep.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to stop the farting by plugging their assholes with their dicks.
Yeah, wait, they're going to make a sheep that doesn't fart? Or has no butthole?
Come again?
Isn't that your joke? New Zealand's are sheep fuckers?
Yeah, and Australians are sheep fuckers. If you're
Oh,
from
Australians?
New Zealand.
Oh,
No,
okay.
they both
so the
fuck sheep.
researchers are going to fuck all of the sheep so that they can't fart.
Can't fart if you got a dick in your butt.
Oh, wait, you're saying that they're going to lower the gas in New Zealand by keeping sheep's rectums occupied with penises?
With
Yes.
their penises.
Doctors are going to all fuck sheep for the sake of the...
Taking one for the team.
Right. Okay.
No, they've bred it to sheep make up 10% of the greenhouse emissions down there, and they think that these climate-friendly sheep can produce 10% less methane than existing sheep.
I don't think Kevin's idea is practical when I'm thinking of it.
What's that?
The dick and the sheep.
So are these
It's like
just
a word.
butthole-less sheep? Like, how are you going to
Yes.
stop them from farting? Like, you have to fart. If you have a butthole, you fart.
You doing a bit?
No. How do you genetically engineer a sheep to stop farting?
Sean, got a band name? Thanks, dude.
Wow.
Betsy, don't hang up on these people. Like, I need...
Shit.
These are great to throw in from
Shit
time
in
to
the butt
time. Here.
fart?
Yeah, wait, you're writing that down, right? Because that should be on the list.
Oh, that kicks ass. Shit.
And the butt fart, right?
Like, what if that's not the band, but if you just sell the T-shirt at the venue?
Shit in the
you
butt
can't-
fart.
Nobody's gonna walk all the way around to like the outdoor of the joint to actually inspect every single one of the T-shirts, are they?
No, but I mean, I know, but I just don't want to. How much money am I spending on a shirt that no one will ever wear? I mean, it's funny to have it in the store, but not one person will wear it.
Big
Plus,
red
if
letters.
that's the structure of the band name, that means you're shit.
Big red letters in the back of the shirt that's like, Jack and the Pickles kick farts or something.
No, you could have the
I
on
don't
the
quite
back.
follow.
Yeah,
They used to have all those Van Halen to like kick ass.
Lee, what's up?
Hey, Jason.
Hey,
Big fan. Hey, did you watch the Howard Letterman? What did you think of it?
I haven't watched it. The only thing I saw was I listened to Howard interview Letterman on his show the other day, and I thought it was amazing.
Okay. There you go. Can I throw a band name? I know I should.
Yes, go.
Nickel Holzmack, just so you guys are fans.
Yeah, cool.
Nickel
Alright.
Holzmack?
You should watch that Letterman Howard Stern thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty good.
It was great, and
Oh, no, I did.
A lot of it applies to you and your life. I mean,
Well, that
you're
was-
through a lot of the same things.
Well, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I heard the Stern. Maybe they aired it on his channel, but I heard an interview where they talked. Letterman talking about how insecure he is. It's hilarious, and then the whole changing thing. I'm not like that anymore. It's really crazy to hear somebody who's been through so much and has just the most successful winner of all of us. The winningest winner, and like, got a lot of change because I've made so many mistakes. Like, the constant trying to, he's a fuck up too, and he thinks he's a fuck up. After all the things you've done, you kind of think you're, the way I was, it's not like that anymore. I'm not like that. He's like constantly apologizing for who he is. I'm like, man, you're 70. Like, what do you mean? The other day, you've come around now?
No, he's done a lot of. He's grown through the years. And
Yeah.
he's done a lot of introspective. And look at his kids. I mean, his kids are all doing amazing things, and that speaks well
It's
for.
crazy to know both those guys, the life they've lived, all the people they've talked to. It's crazy. All the comedians that he was talking about, all the years of he's been with everybody, talked with everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. I thought it was an amazing interview. I think I watched I did watch that thing on Netflix with Katie, because I remember he took his glasses off
Yes.
in the interview, and I was like, wow, check you guys out.
He came out with a beard on.
Right, okay, yeah, I did see it. Yeah. To me, I like the Howard Stern interview more. I don't know, maybe watching things and hearing things, I take it in differently, but I actually remember thinking, man, this is really cool to hear, because these are, I didn't realize it because I'm not from here. Those are my idols. Those are my. They made the path for people like me in my shit version of them, but whatever. Still wouldn't have these jobs if it wasn't for legends like that. And the things they went through.
And he made a really great point, which is he said, look, I was, changing as a person. People would, say, hey, why don't you be the way you used to be? And he's like, I could either do that or I could be honest, and I chose to be honest because that's what he's always done, and I that makes total sense,
I also like hearing him say that if he was older, there's certain things that he would have done differently on the show, but like his mental attitude towards what he needed to get done made him enjoy his job less, which made me. There was little things there where I was like, I'll take that, because I felt like Opie and Anthony showed me what not to do. I just felt like their bitterness towards existing and then knowing that when the mics are off, that they're still super pissed at everybody for existing. And I was like, I did that, being the real dark guy, and maybe a couple of chicks thought I was cool from a distance, maybe a couple of dudes thought I was a badass, but I know for a fact it's a terrible way to exist, to just be dark all the time.
Well, it's good fun for us, but I'm glad that right. It's good for you.
But then to realize when we came neck and neck with each other, and then he had this, like I knew how much money he made, and then to see him just so fucking pissed about this guy said that or somebody said something, and he just hated it. He hated everything. And I was like, I don't know him personally that well, but I know he just had a baby, so I mean, I can only assume that would mean that he would be in a happy relationship with his wife, who I can only assume is a pretty lady, and he's a rich guy who's got a house on the beach, because I've seen that when I was following him on Instagram. It's pretty, like, so you're not you're not struggling by any means. You're one of the lucky ones, and you're not seeing it like that. And I'm like, because that's this game. It's how I learned it from Howard Stern. You talk shit on the other guys, because I heard old Stern shows where he'd be like, well, that guy fucking running the mouth, man, I will crush him. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds cool. Crush the guy. I want to crush people. And then you're off to the races, and you're having arguments with Bubba the Love Sponge, and you think that you're doing what you're supposed to be doing because that's what you learned from the rest of them. And then I realized that most of his wars were with Opie and Anthony back in the day, and that's what they made. That's their thing, is to have wars with people. And I was like, I depend. And that's the other thing. I'm not Charlemagne, who has interviews with celebrities where he says shit that gets under their skin and they react. I've done it accidentally with a couple people here, and I fucking hate it. I'm not that guy. Right. If that was like my life depended on it, I'm like, I'll just get a job digging holes, because I'm not going to start a fight with somebody or say something that super offends somebody every time.
Even in that interview, they brought up the fact that, Stern heard that Letterman had said something nasty about him, so he just went off on Letterman, trying, destroying him on the air, and how he came back later and apologized to him and said, that's just being stupid, and Letterman hadn't even said anything about it.
Right, and Letterman did the same thing too, though. In his younger days, he was a killer. He was out for, at all costs, entertainment, and would talk over guests to try to make, like, if they're funny, I'll out funny them, which is another thing that I can relate to. I was like, wow. Yeah, I know it's like, their career seems like it went for so much longer that I don't know when this phase was. I don't know if it was 10 years ago or 50 years ago. I don't know with you guys. I just know that a lot of it, because I still see myself as a young person, but I guess I am kind of old. I feel like I've gone through a lot of those things where I was like, oh yeah. I came to that conclusion too a couple times. Like, you should probably shut the fuck up more, or you don't have to talk all the time. But it took a long time to realize that.
Yeah, I mean, they say, in professional circles, the best thing you can do is make a guest look good. That's like the best job that you could ever do, is make your guest look good. So.
Yeah, well, you might have told me that, but I wasn't listening.
Oh, well.
Fetus and the meatus.
Yes.
Has been suggested.
It does have meat in it, but not in the same way.
And we're back.
Did Rusty Butts and the paper cuts get cut?
I sent it to Andrew. He chose
He
to.
chose to. He.
It has the word cut in it.
I think you're just trying to fucking.
I agree.
Throw passive aggressive shade at me.
I agree. Craig.
There's not room. Kevin, he gets cut.
Craig. What do you got? No.
What about red meat dragons?
Red lunch meat, red dragons, McGillicuddy. Fucking
stupid. Logan, south of Brisbane?
Yeah.
You ever been there?
No, I don't know, yeah.
A lady was arrested for a DUI there, going to a liquor store 4 times the legal alcohol limit. what makes this noteworthy is that she was driving a horse while under the influence.
Wow.
I mean,
I know. I don't think.
is it?
No.
Because I know you can get one with a lawnmower and you can get it with a bicycle, but are you really more dangerous drunk on a horse than sober?
Is that horse going to run into oncoming traffic?
Yeah.
The horse was drunk.
Yeah,
So-
by that means, if you're just walking down the street drunk, you're gonna get drunk driving. Like,
Wait, you that's drunk in public, dude.
yeah, but then they'll put drunk driving on top of it.
So
Yeah,
the
two.
only way to legally be
What?
outdoors
Man, how do we-
drunk is
I mean,
to get
all of us-
immediately into a taxi. Like, can I get a drunk in public on my way from a bar to a taxi?
Yeah. Yeah, you can. Yeah, if you're like, ah, taxi, you fucking cunt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disorderly conduct. That's why I hate drunk in public. There's nothing wrong with it.
No, I agree. I'm
Yeah.
just saying you don't need to be in a car. But if I'm just saying if I'm intoxicated, but I'm minding my own business, riding my horse to the liquor store, how is that? I mean, whose life am I endangering?
Okay, just
The
example.
horse, mainly.
No, example. If you're drunk and
Horse.
I give you a piggyback ride,
No, it's not red horse. It's green.
Are you gonna get a DUI for that?
Oh, that's a good question.
Wait, if I ride a drunk person, a piggyback?
No. If
No.
you're drunk and I'm giving you a piggyback ride,
Let's test this in
okay,
Canada.
yeah,
Will.
you get drunk.
I'm gonna get
I'll
drunk,
piggy-
and you're my Uber.
Okay.
Like, if we put down a 12er of Coors Light and do some chicken fights.
Yeah.
Like, does my wife get a boating wall?
Oh, you play Marco Polo.
It's a really good idea. Yeah, we should get, like, if you're, like, a rich kid, you could call your friend to come pick you up, and he could, like, piggyback you home.
Yeah, ride your butler.
But,
Oh, yeah, you could have a butler.
Look, if the horse is not drunk, it's just like riding a person.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I'm saying you're allowed to yell stuff on the back of a person. And you can't get a drunk in public. Yeah. Hey, cops! Breathalyze this, you bitch! They can't do nothing.
Right?
And in Oregon, a man was riding his motorcycle and was killed when he hit a bear.
How'd the bears turn out?
I think the bear...
You barely handle it?
No, the bear was also killed in the accident.
Oh, man. Poor bear.
Black bear.
Probably wasn't listening to the show and didn't hear me say, "Don't die!"